welcome back everybody to episode 14. Today is Wednesday, August 7th, 2024. Anybody want to recap?
We found a bunch of slaves and we're going to be keeping them. You want to give an actual recap?
We were tasked with bringing some stuff from the castle over to the new town we're going to. We found some slavers. We pretty much curb stomped them.
And he kept like 3 of them.
And at the end of the battle was the end of the session. So
That battle took a lot longer than what we should have. What was expected?
They're only going to get longer.
I mean, with the hula hoop stunt, I thought it went by pretty quickly.
Alright. So, yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Yeah, you left the tower. You dispatched some ne'er-do-well slavers. And this is where we find our heroes now. Right now, it is mid-afternoon on the side of the road. All of the assembled slaves look terrified, weary, and hungry. A few are tugging at a leather device around their necks. Nearly all of them show fresh bruises, and most of the women show recent signs of abuse. What would you like to do as the dust and the spells fade?
Can we keep him? Can we keep him, please?
asking where they're from.
Yeah.
Search the main guy for a key.
Yeah, we'll search the dudes, the rogue dude and the other head dude.
Okay.
And I had cast Goodberry and handed out to the 10 worst looking ones.
Okay.
Yeah, Scott, do you have a healing spell that heals people like in a specific radius?
Yeah, it's called aid.
Yeah.
Prayer of healing, or yeah.
Or of vitality,
Yeah.
aid, mass healing word.
So the 10 hungriest looking ones, I'll give a
Okay.
Goodberry.
You go up to one of them. He looks pretty rough. He's a human male in his mid-50s. Bruised up face. Looks like he might be missing a few teeth. Probably not from old age. He says, Danke. This is such a beschissen situation. The Kaiser Herbert would never allow the Diebelin like the Coyote Company. This new Kaiser, as he likes to call himself, he is no friend to the people. The Kaiser Wimhurst spends all of his mornings asleep with beer and breakfast and Horan and absinthe for lunch. Now, Meister's farm is ruined. I have no home to go back to. I have no place to work. I can only hope that I can find my way again. Danke for this.
Right, vote for this one to go to the farm.
Might not be a bad place for them.
Yeah. And not the farm that Grandma went to, okay?
Send them to the farm.
Oh boy.
Man,
And,
they have a place back at Riley's.
Don't send them to the
Well, I
farm.
mean, we can send them to the keep for now because it's closer.
And then tell
Okay.
them about
Yeah, we got
Riley's
the message
place.
stones. We'll just tell them. Hey,
You gotta be careful sending them to the wizards because they pretty much trapped innocent souls and use them as a magic battery. And then we're just sending a bunch of double A's and triple A's over to them. I mean, they're
So I'm
more.
just going to confirm that the people that were transporting them were the Coyote Company.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we should. Yeah, but I'm just saying that we have the shed of slave holding we can use and be able to transport them much faster and much more efficiently than having them join a caravan.
Off into this chamber, folks.
Women and children
I mean, should we
first.
drop them
Well,
off at town? or should we
I gotta
go
go.
where the slavers are, yeah? So we really don't want to take him.
The issue is
Yeah.
if we take him to
Right.
to
Just
Chorus.
get rounded back up again.
Yeah, but the people that they were supposed to transport him to are in Chorus. So.
Right.
Yes, so we're pretty much just delivering them for free
Yeah,
if we
so
take them to
I
Chorus.
really don't want them to go.
But we can.
Well,
go-
actually, Molth wouldn't really. Well, there's children, so he wouldn't want that.
all right. Shava is
He also
in the
doesn't want
moral
more
right.
people joining the caravan either.
Shava's the one
Slows
of the
down
moral focus here. We can go over to the chorus and get supplies for them and rations, and then take them over to them.
I mean, just send him to the keep.
Yeah, but it's like a full day walk, and they're
Well, I mean,
you're just okay. I need a lock up shot. Little key, wait. I locked up her dog and she freaks
I mean, I'm
out.
sure it's a caravan. I'm sure they can give them some supplies to go. Then.
Hey, why don't we just give her that chest that floats?
You go talk to any of the other captives or
Yeah.
search stuff or
Yeah, we're gonna search the probably.
Definitely gonna take
Wes and
any.
I will search the rogue dude and the man dude.
okay. Y'all roll an investigation check and let me know which one you're hitting up.
I'll hit up the rogue dude because that's
Okay.
the guy I was eyeballing. Ooh, look at that. 23.
23.
23.
Just protect
Um,
12.
If it's intelligence, I got that.
And then give me a high-low.
High low.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello,
High.
High. Okay.
Last you roll.
Yeah, I got a 4.
A 4. Are you looking at a robed guy or one of the
I'm looking at rogue.
the
The main
knights?
guy that I talked to when I came up to the group.
That's the main dude.
Okay. Okay.
looking
So
at
I
rogue
think
guy.
that was a knight.
The one you smacked on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was
Okay.
eyeballing the spellcaster, so that's who I'm searching.
There was also a rear caster.
So, what you find, Jeff or
Yeah.
Mole.
Molf, you find with a 23, you find 1 gold unholy symbol of Carbonic, a collar control bracer.
A control bracer?
Yeah, control bracer for the collars.
Okay.
29 gold pieces and a priest's pack, which is on page 151 of the PHP.
I got those on the hat.
And that's gonna have
That's really nothing that
Okay, she's too
Um,
long away.
I
a,
can
a 4. What you got?
Yeah.
Skoten?
Yeah.
You rolled a 4.
Yep.
Well,
He's wearing
I'll tell you what,
clothes.
you definitely found a mace, a longsword, and a crossbow. Because, I mean, you're not going to miss that. You're also going to see plate mail, regular plate mail. It's a little beat up, but it's still plate mail. And that's pretty much all you're going to find on him with a 4.
Yeah, none of those look particularly unique. I'm just going to leave them and walk away.
Okay.
Did we find any cash on them?
I want to take one collar and then that shock thing. Just if we need to interrogate somebody.
Oh!
Nice.
Java does not volunteer as tribute.
And I think with that control thing, you can open them now, right?
Yeah, I'll take the collars off and then I want to keep one shock collar and that control bracelet.
We might need one of those for Shava.
I'm gonna search.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. That does not need to be a white one. That needs to be a dark one.
I'm gonna search. I'm gonna search the
that
NPC formerly
Inspiration.
known as
That's you're playing your character.
Yeah.
the NPC formerly known as Blaze, I believe. Didn't we have one of them?
You have Huetha.
No, dead person. One of the people we killed. Wasn't there a guy we were calling Blaze? 2 knives in his hands.
Okay, yeah.
I want to search that guy.
There's also
Okay.
I don't know if he actually had blades or not, but
Okay.
There's a chick.
19,
21.
21. On one of the veterans, you find a longsword, heavy crossbow at his feet. He's wearing splint mail. He's carrying an explorer's pack, which is also on page 151. Because I didn't want to write all that crap down.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And 17 gold.
Ooh, 17 gold. Okay. So they don't have a whole lot of stuff.
Can
on
we
them.
check the horses, the saber horses, see if they have like bags on them?
Well, the horses all took off. How do you get it
They
back?
ran.
I just tell them to F off at this point.
Okay.
I mean, I did try to kill the horses, so I don't
did.
I don't really see them liking me for a little bit.
Okay. Do you guys want to search anybody else?
Rear caster.
Okay.
They might have something good on them too.
Go ahead and roll.
He has a book.
Yeah, only an 11 on that one.
An 11.
Can Shaba help with the investigating the caster?
I don't see why you can't assist.
9.
Okay, so with an 11, you would find a bronze unholy symbol of carbonic. Collar, the same bracer, that's intact as well.
Okay.
And
We got 2 of those bracers.
that was probably with an 11. I'm going to say that died, and 21 gold pieces.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go and search someone random.
Okay. Do you want to search one of the knights or one of the veterans?
Search-
Let's
Search the one with boobs.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Search boobs.
Yeah, Boots McKenzie.
12.
A 12.
It is a female.
It's got boobs. No.
Last name, it has a name tag, McKenzie.
This one you find a mace. It's wearing splint mail armor. 11. Yeah. Backpack has been destroyed, and 22 gold pieces.
Okay, we should give the gold pieces we find to the slaves. Already got some. I don't know what the hell that's for. Yeah, that's some resources.
I'm good
to
with
work
that.
in case we
I'm
send
good with
them
that.
off.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll distribute my gold to them. The gold
Okay.
I found on them.
Oh, danke, danke.
Yeah, over there, at least get 1 or 2. Look at Shaba being pious over there. Pious.
There's a pepper tax.
Plus, I can't find where to add it, so.
Who? Pepper tax.
The kids in the neighborhood go to the garden, pick some peppers. And they give us one occasionally.
Thank
Y'all want a pepper? Let me know.
Thank you for the money, but actually, hold on. Let's go to a different person. Grazie for the. Oh yeah, grazie for the extra money. I wish we could eat it though. We haven't eaten in 3 days. But I tell you what, those guys in the Coyote Company, them guys are no good. They hurt me, Amore, Sabina, and me. We left our home and we traveled over 100 leagues to escape the pirates and come to the Westland to find the peace. How can we rebuild it now? Maybe the Kaiser and Zeston can help. We can see the Burggraf Roth to help maybe rebuild the place.
We're sending you to the farms.
My name is Mario.
Yeah, sorry. That one ended up a lot more Mario than Tony Soprano, but hey.
Send us to go back to the princess, a peach.
You can get a job as a plumber.
I would love that actually.
How high can you jump?
Me,
Point, point,
I could
point,
probably jump about the high.
Your last name is now Jumped Man.
One time I did eat the mushroom and I could jump a lot higher.
At least it felt like it did. My feet weren't really attached to the ground most of the time. I woke up and there was a dead turtle in front of me.
I'm gonna ask him. Do you think you guys will be safe in Zeston? Or do you think your coyote company's gonna find you guys again?
I don't think that the coyote company's going to be finding anybody except for help from now on. You guys did a bellissimo job of doing that, yeah. I think bellissimo is beautiful, right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, my broken English from the Italian isn't very good, you know.
It cost a little pond.
I only speak the language my parents spoke. Broken English.
Who's it from The
You
Simpsons?
guys can join the caravan going to Zeston, but we gotta be moving.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we can stick them all into the shed and one of us can go and drop them off here at the wizard tower, the farm, or drop them off at Theo's. He has a bunch of people working for him.
Waithe actually.
He gives us days travel back.
Does anyone have a good backup character?
You're like itching to play a back.
Yeah, he is. And I don't want to sound greedy, but I'd be okay with Shaba leaving the group for a little while.
Split the party. Waithe pops up. Hey, I can probably take some of these back to their homes or back wherever they're going in the countryside. I don't really want to go to the city. I was going to go to one of the Elven Kingdoms. Maybe some of them might be best off to go to the man city of Zeston, but you know, I suppose I can take some of them back. I guess I'll be going back home to Tharis instead. You know, shame though. I'd fancy going north to see the Moon Elves in Lunam Opal, but I suppose there's always next year.
They're not worth it.
Anyone? Any takers?
I'll go.
So I was waiting for this. Were we able to remove the collars from them all?
Yeah, I'm keeping
Make
Because it'd be
a
hilarious.
tinker or Arcana check.
Because it'd be funny.
21.
For Arcana or tinker.
Yeah, I got 21.
Arcana.
Arcana.
You can tell that these things are protected against fiddling. Otherwise, they would have been taken off a while back.
Okay.
I thought
you're able to disable it.
Won't the control thing take it off?
Um,
Oh.
you could try.
Oh. Oh, could also kill him, I guess.
Oops.
No,
I'm just
there's no
saying.
directions on that thing, huh?
There's only one button on that bracer.
And that's probably to activate it.
No, if you press it twice, it turns it off.
One long press.
Yeah.
Two short presses.
Oh.
If you basically the hand side of the bracer, if you point it at a collar and you hold the button, it retracts about 10 pounds of pressure.
Okay.
So it's enough to strangle somebody.
Okay.
So
Not really to behead him, but
Right.
Oh.
So it's the collar of turtlenecks.
Oh.
So is that enough to get it off of there, or just no?
you're able to find how the mechanism works and how the magic of it works. With 21, you think about 5 to 10 minutes a piece, you can get them all off.
If you got a 22, you would have found a manual to it.
Yeah, I'm keeping one.
What happens if you put all the collars on one person and press the button? Would the head fly off? Or would it just be a mild discontent?
It would probably get a longer neck, like the African women with the rings, the gold rings.
Shava ain't gonna be the only one that can turn into a giraffe.
Could ride him back and start taking them off. If you felt like it.
As you pull them off, these people are happy as can be to have these things off. Throwing them on the ground, spitting on them. You hear words that definitely make you blush. You're stomping on these things.
Tee-hee.
As the captives are set free, they're going over to the bodies of their former captors and kicking and spitting and etc. on them.
Okay, I guess we're done searching those bodies. Were we able to get the book from the wizard guy, or you had like something in
He had
this
a component pouch.
component? That's what it is.
I think, yeah, the one you found had a priest pack that was still intact.
All right. So you want to send a warning to the other slavers? I just need
Put
some.
their heads on pikes.
Exactly.
You can ride it on the sky.
I don't have that ability, sadly. I try to get more useful abilities.
This would be one of those times.
Coyote Company sucks.
Alright. Okay, well, we need to get some heads on some spikes and mark something. Slavers beware.
A couple of them had the knights and the veterans both. The foot soldiers had long swords. Should be able to do that.
Alright, let's do that. Should I do an
We're also
athletics?
surrounded by woods, so
Yeah, should I do an athletics check?
make an intimidation check.
Would this be a performance check?
See how good it looks?
Make a circle of heads and dump all their crap in the middle.
Oh yeah. Hey, you could probably call it a performance.
We can go put up the 4-way
Same
stuff
plus.
It depends on if you're trying to make it look,
Same stat.
look nice, or are you trying
Yeah.
to make it scare the devil out of somebody.
Well, it's laughable. I got a 7. I wrote slaves beware on the sign.
It
Slaves
ends up looking
beware.
more like paper dolls,
How
but
about
like slightly macabre paper dolls.
I held them out. How about a 19?
So you've
After
taken,
after I see what he did.
He saw me do an arts and craft project of corpses, and
It looked like a scarecrow going wrong.
you took a few of the dead bodies of the Coyote Company that were like positioned like where one of their face was on the other one's crotch, and it kind of looked kind of silly. It looks a lot more macabre now. You get the feeling that this would put the fear of Rabintha in anybody.
All right, so who's going to help me start a fire?
You don't want to burn them down now.
Burning,
I think the last time we killed something, I made a fire last for a week.
Bear comes out of the woods wearing a drill instructor cover.
My arch nemesis. Shaman knows smoking the bear. There, he hanged out with
is Smokey the Bear.
the smoking the bear is a pivotal part in Java's backstory. Java did kind of burn down a druid village.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna let Waitha leave with some of them, and then see if some want to go on to the keep, give them directions, and then take some on to course.
sounds good. Then we'll keep heading on to Destin.
Okay. Do you give them any grub or anything? Any provisions?
We have
The
some.
caravan has some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, like, we're right about there, and the caravan didn't have to use yesterday's ration because they ate at the tavern keep or whatever. So
Sounds good.
there's a spare day's ration for them.
Okay.
Let's eat.
Okay. That's fair. You want to take any of them with you? To Zeston?
I say we give them the choice. Yep. Let them know about the keep, and then from there they can go on to Relly's farm.
Okay, we're gonna drop you off.
Pretty sure they can get employment there.
Okay, we'll drop you off at the point of where all the demons came from, or we're gonna take you where the slavers are gonna take you.
So, the older human male is going to go with y'all to Zeston. Klaus.
He's going with security, huh?
Yeah. Let's see here.
We need to
So
give.
7 women.
We need to give the adults the random weapons we found on the ground from the slavers. So at least they got something to work with.
Laura, a human female in her early 30s, and one other NPC, a woman with no name above her head, go with you. And yeah, that's it. Oh,
I want to ask the girl with no name above her head. What's her life story?
I don't know. I have amnesia.
They call me third wheel.
It's like I just appeared out of nowhere like a week ago.
Oh. It's been horrible the last couple of weeks. They took me from my home. Oh, it was terrible. They abused us. They took everything that we had. Hurry. Take us to your next checkpoint.
He fed us grits with no butter.
How far are we away from Zeston? A day?
A day and a half.
Yeah, we'll just push on through there.
Okay. All right, so you've got 1 man, 2 women, and
How many children?
4 children.
Oh, right.
Get in the back and shut up.
Don't make me turn this thing around.
We put the children with the chest of explosions.
Or not.
The Italians are going west with Huetha. Actually, yeah, they're all going west to the tower with Huetha. The rest of them. No one's going straight back home.
Okay.
Alright, Java's gonna meet the children, teaching them how to steal stuff.
Roll a charisma check. See how
Right.
well you do.
I'm just saying, can I do slide the hand check?
No, you're teaching.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
teaching. Yeah, you're giving instruction.
Is that charisma?
You can demonstrate.
Yeah,
With a
slide
slide hand.
hand. Demonstrating sleight of hand. 11. I have a +5 on sleight of hand.
You go blah 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 blah.
Take a car, any car.
Actually, not 11 wouldn't be that bad.
Because 10 is considered like a
I can make
Average.
a quarter disappear behind her ear. Or,
Yeah, there you go. I was thinking make her nose disappear, but a quarter works too. Well, a silver piece.
I make the quarter appear from behind her ear, and they lose a quarter from their inventory.
Except it's lost from your inventory now.
Yeah.
That quarter is now worth 2 quarters somehow.
All right.
Gotta teach these kids how to be street urchins.
So, what do y'all do now?
Load up.
push on to Zeston.
Back in the front with my cup of coffee and a pipe.
Java's
In the middle and yep, same formation.
Java's unsupervised with the kid, so whatever happens, happens.
Oh,
I'm gonna go out front.
okay.
He's in the all-white caravan with no windows.
Oh God, I don't know what to think of that.
I can turn into a puppy. You want a puppy?
Oh god.
Maybe we got some kitties upstairs.
I'm gonna keep the Drake in with Shava. So I can get a report later.
Are you
Java's,
on horseback? Or
Java's
you
an
on the front
inherent
No, on the
creepy
horse.
person,
Okay.
but he's not
Out
that
in front of the
creepy.
wagon.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Skoten. One of the little kids, probably about 4 years old, hops up into the front wagon with you. Says, "Wow, you're really wide. You're wider than my pop."
Dirty 20 on perception.
Wow. Okay.
Hand him the cup of coffee so he can take a drink.
No cream, no sugar, just black coffee.
Just black coffee. Kid's like, "Is this what I have to drink when I'm as old as you?"
That'll put hair on your chest. Take the cup back.
Says the dwarf.
My Aunt Alicia had a lot of hair on her chest.
Oh,
She had a whole bunch on her chin, just like you.
these guys all humans?
I mean,
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
For
There
that,
might be just a hair of Elvish and a couple of them, but
the ant is definitely dwarvish.
Halfling?
oh, you haven't met some of my aunts then.
That one mole.
Oh. Is
I'm still half convinced we have a gnome in the party.
Dragon gnome.
dragon gnome. Oh, that's kind of awesome.
Double kin.
So you're with a 23?
No, 20.
20? Okay.
20.
Still, it's a 20. It's not nothing. You're starting to notice you're leaving Bumble East Nowhere, and you're kind of getting closer to civilization.
So Bumble civilization westward.
Because you're probably 15 miles from a major city by now. Well, hold on. You move 15 miles a day, right? In a caravan. So you're probably about 20, 25 miles from a pretty major city. So instead of seeing a farm every mile, you're seeing a farm every half mile. Out in the woods. The rest stops that you've seen every couple of miles on the side of the road, where it's just like a pull off with a pole barn. They're a lot less broken down. They're better maintained.
Instead of racetracks, we're seeing quick trips.
The roll a nature check too while you're at it.
Everybody or just
Just him, because he rolled 20
Nature.
on a perception.
Ew. 11.
There's
There's trees on either side of the road. They look different than what you've been driving past, but you can't put your finger on it.
Okay.
They're a different shade
what
of
time of day
green.
is it?
It was mid-afternoon when y'all left.
We need a nature check.
I need a rest. We blew all of our spells on that last one.
Oh, I mean, if y'all
I mean, I
if
kind
y'all
of
want to stick around at the campsite or at the side of the battle for a while, you can.
Oh, we've already moved on.
We move on to like
Yeah.
so it's kind of
Evening.
Supper time.
we don't really want to be near all these corpses with signs that scare away people, especially with the children. And this is coming from Java.
Yeah,
That's fair.
sure. Down the road a little bit. Pull over, dinner.
Like I think I got a 20 and scared.
If it was late afternoon, a couple hours down the road.
Yeah, in our first session, a little girl hanging out by the woods too much, and her brother got kidnapped. And I did intimidation, telling him not to listen to strangers.
2 or 3 stop stations down.
And I'm pretty sure the girl is afraid of tieflings now.
Probably.
Now there's farms frequently. We'll talk about it, but I would say we could probably stop at one of those actual stations now that there's people around.
I mean, they were meant to be farm equipment. Just want to knock on the door of a farm and leave one in a basket and run off.
Oh,
Like I said, it is kind of misting today. You do hear a little bit of thunder.
lightning gonna strike.
Yeah, I'm technically a nature person. Lightning isn't too bad.
Yeah, the next couple of hours go pretty smooth. The captives appear to be happy to just not be on foot and to have a hardtack and old jerky in their bellies. It's better than what they've been having.
Did we collecting like small weapons from the people that we turn as scarecrows? Like any daggers? Because if there's any daggers from them, those little kids would be having those daggers by now.
You
Well,
said we were
we
going to
can-
give them the adults' weapons,
Yeah.
not the kids.
I mean, it's Shava. I mean,
I was just saying, let me just do a roll. If Shaba mysteriously has like four small daggers. $11.
I don't know what
Shaba
that
got
means.
2 small daggers for the kids.
okay. Or are you teaching them the what's it called? Where you
I'm teaching
Yeah,
them how to,
around
I'm
your-
teaching
around your
them how to
fingers.
whittle sticks
How to
so
whittle
they
sticks?
don't get hurt. Gosh, you guys are that too evil.
Uncle Stumpy Nubs here?
Just don't run with them unless it's facing someone else.
Hey, wear eye protection when you're doing this. Yeah.
Is eye protection a thing? They don't have plastic. Like, I think having eye protection is very expensive. You might be better off just putting like a sheer cloth in front of your eyes.
Put on a helm.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, what's his name?
Buckethead.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for the forgers. They have to be blind at this point. Or the blacksmith or that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. How did that work?
Hey, Scott, what's your character's visibility score?
Hmm.
Yeah, he's afraid to answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so Skeleton has a -1 and everything eyesight related for now on. Like he's missing an eye.
So yeah, you it's coming up to be about 6:30. You haven't really seen anything much exciting. You're coming up to a decent looking rest stop area.
There you go.
Alright, if I'm with these kids much longer, they're going to learn
It's
curse
just a
words
TA.
and
I'll
infernal.
stop there.
Okay.
Pull over and make sure everybody's good with stopping there. We're good.
It's actually got 2 pole barns. It's pretty good sized. Because you're a little bit more populated area. The stones around the big fire pit are have fresh soot on them, so they've been used recently.
Anybody else around by any chance?
Make a perception check.
Everybody?
Anybody that wants to look.
9.
20.
Of course. I want those dice. Oh,
Dirt.
no, yours is all modifiers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 14.
You got a 20?
It's a 14, which makes it
22. Our first actual roll above a 10.
Nice. So you're kind of stopping at this little place to the side of the road with a 20. Yeah, both of y'all getting a 20. You see that there is a little, I wouldn't call it a village, but more of a thorp, probably about 5 miles back. There's just like a little like a cow path going back to it. It's pretty straight. You could see it. There's not really any people directly here at this one for whatever reason. You can tell that all of the dry wood from around here has been picked pretty clean. So unless you've brought a bundle of firewood, you're going to have to go out digging for it pretty good.
Does anyone have create bonfire?
Prestidigitation.
Well, that's all.
They got produce flame
That
and
is nice.
control flames.
Light something.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still gonna have some fuel.
I mean, I can look for firewood again.
And actually, since y'all got perceptions of real good, go ahead and make a nature check, both of y'all.
Here's where I fail.
17.
What was your perception check?
22.
Oh, okay.
My nature's at
17?
12.
12.
I got 3.
What biome are we in?
So yeah,
The druid.
the druid. And
Oh no, you're a barbarian. That's right.
Oh yeah. But the barbarian.
You should have a high nature.
Who's
thing.
as hippie as they can be. And the ranger.
Well, nature is actually intelligence, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
How the hell am I that good?
Yeah, I know, right? So you notice that the trees around you seem to be more cultivated or curated, I guess you could say, to be bearing, to be fruit bearing or nut bearing, some sort of food bearing tree on the side of the road around you.
Okay.
So it's
Makes sense.
almost like somebody went to a lot of trouble to plant food-bearing trees on the side of the
For
major
travelers,
highways.
yeah.
For travelers.
Well, we need some big strong guy to come over here and shake one of the trees and see what type of fruit it produces.
Like talk the tree to giving up.
I'm
some
just saying,
food.
if you roll that one, you somehow get a coconut hit you in the head.
A coconut, please, yes.
A coconut out of a hardwood.
Yeah.
Hey, a nat one, it's a nat one.
I don't know, I might shake the bird enough that I might.
Actually,
Shava might come falling down.
Shava is actually a pretty strong person. I shake one of the trees.
Okay. Just any tree.
Yep. At
Okay.
this point, yeah, it sits.
How big around is
Roll
this
a
tree?
chance roll.
Just a normal D20.
Yeah.
14.
Okay. Man, I was hoping it was going to be low, and it could be like a peach tree that still had peaches on there from last fall.
Oh, you get sick.
No,
They all fall.
No, if I roll too low, I get hit by a pumpkin.
A pumpkin tree, yes.
Pumpkin
It's a
tree.
fantasy
14?
environment. Fantasy's a fruit.
14. I would say that you found a pecan tree, and no, you're way too north for pecans. What's up north? What do they have up there?
Let's see, the
Crab
north-
apple.
Pine tree.
Yeah, the up north, you have more of the
Fruit.
Yeah.
You mean as far as
Yeah,
fruit trees?
Or
Apple
nut.
trees?
Chestnut, maybe?
Actually,
Okay,
peaches.
yeah, we'll go with a chestnut tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are deadly.
Yeah, it seems inconvenient.
Well, I mean, you ever
You
seen
have to
what
cook
a
them, right?
you ever
No,
seen
you
what
gotta
it looks
crack
like to get to them?
Oh yeah,
It's
you
like
have to break into
it's
them,
like a freaking mace
yeah.
or morning star, a big spiked ball.
Yeah.
Shava got hit in the head with an
Or
unripe
walnuts, too.
peach. How about
Walnuts
that?
are up north.
Yeah, walnuts are definitely
Yeah.
up there. Hey there, little one.
Oh, one more suggestion.
Khajiit.
I get hit by that hammer from.
We have a chestnut tree in our backyard, and man, those things, they got spikes on them like this.
Oh really?
Oh, they're nasty.
We find that
American
dwarven
chestnut.
helmet.
Or you
It's
must have
actually
a-
Japanese chestnut. Yeah, the balls are about this big around. They got spikes on them
Warn
like
you,
this.
she
It's
might
like
be
a
a
sea
silver
urchin
walker.
almost.
Oh,
Oh,
that
they're
sounds almost like
Being
a
more confident
vicious.
around people.
what do they call them? A gumball
Okay,
or sweet
so-
gum.
Oh no, they're bigger than sweet gum.
Or
That's-
And the spines are longer.
we literally had to cut down a sweet gun. They just produce burrs.
yeah, they're the worst. Anyway, okay. So you find a walnut tree. It still has some nuts on it from the year before, and you're able to hear about 83 of those things hitting the ground around you.
All right. I go collect them up and add them to the pile.
All right, make a survival check.
I'm just saying those things are made of wood. You know what you can do with wood? Burn it. And they don't scream.
Oh, it should have been a survival check, shouldn't it have?
19.
And they hurt.
Yeah.
It's like a porcupine.
Oh, that's awful.
Those things are.
Oh, damn.
So you go rolled a 19.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
It's
So it takes
it's
you
like
about a
a
minute, and you've got pretty much all of them.
Like
that
a
you,
cactus
that you think
landed
you
on your head.
Brought down.
it's vicious.
Yeah.
So
They
yeah,
are
you get them
vicious.
pretty quick.
Yeah, that's an American chestnut.
American chestnut. Wow.
Big old sack of hairy
Evil.
balls.
I mean,
Looks like.
All right.
he's nuts.
Time to
Yeah.
neuter. All right,
That's what it looks like,
got
yeah.
neutered that tree.
And they has to be roasted. And they're a pain
Oh,
in the
okay.
ass.
So yeah, you get about 80 walnuts that you're able to collect in a couple of minutes.
All right. Yeah, I collect them all, and then I just dump in front of the part. What you do with these? Cause I said you can burn them.
Yeah,
Try
that's
it,
good,
you know,
Do they pop? Like a when they're
like
roasted?
a
I
corn.
wouldn't think so.
yeah.
Flames on the sword.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just stick the sword.
Oh, like a fireplace poker.
Pile up the walnuts and stick the
No,
sword.
no,
in
no,
there.
no, it's a frying pan.
Just pile 'em up and
Yeah.
light it.
Oh man, if I knocked down a
Yeah,
nest, you
walnut
could have
shells
cooked
will
eggs
fire-
off of that
they'll burn.
sword.
Yeah.
So, you know, chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, go ahead and make either a nature or survival check. See how well it goes.
I'm gonna make one of the I've used Druidcraft on one of the walnuts. and
11.
Make it blossom.
Oh, cool.
Pretty.
11.
An 11. Yeah, you made a pretty decent fire. You think it'll probably stay warm for a while.
Chavez is so disappointed. It's not as good as the last fire, but it'll survive.
And after it's lit, I'm going to go ahead and go into a trance.
Okay.
Because it's just 4 hours for me.
Great.
Stay up the rest of the night.
Right.
Alright.
You know, you playing it right because I'm not gonna have charcoal available before you wake up.
And then we'll plan on staying up and making sure this fire stays lit while he's trancing.
Okay.
Or at least I'll stay up.
All right.
It's still early, so.
Yeah, I figure by 11 I'll
Yeah.
be done and
Yeah.
I can sleep and I'll stay up.
Yep.
Chavo's staring at the fire, but he might as well be in a trance.
That's fine.
Make
He blinks every 2 minutes.
So yeah, it's about 7 o'clock. I don't know if y'all are ready to go to bed or if y'all want to talk for a while.
I'm gonna take this time to read my book.
Okay.
Sounds right.
For 1 hour or two.
4.
2.
2. All right. Make a couple of wisdom checks.
Alright. 12 for the first one. 19 for the second.
Damn it.
Ooh. Well, the first one was a bit dry. The second one felt like you're reading a novel. It was just really well written. You feel like you gained a lot of knowledge the last couple of hours.
If he rolled a nat 1, I was going to say one of the chestnuts popped and landed in his lap.
Since I have a herbalism,
Okay.
just wondering, can I use that skill to look around and gather up herbs that I might need later to make potions?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do that for a little while.
Okay. Make a nature or a survival check, whatever you think might be better.
Survival will be better. 24.
You can tell the difference between blueberries and nightshade.
You found probably about a pound of leaves and herbs and nuts and seeds and stuff like that that you think would probably be pretty useful for different spells, different potions, things like that.
Or just trail mix.
You found some dried mangoes. You found some peanuts.
A
I don't
jar
know where
of
that
peanut
M&M
butter.
came from, but
Yeah. Can I do a medicine check on the slaves and see how well they're doing? If I need to do a cure on them.
absolutely.
Okay.
15.
15. They're not quite concentration camp starved, but they have not eaten well in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Couple of them look like they might have a little bit of like crud cough. They'll probably need a couple of days of rest to get over. The women could probably use some psychological counseling after what they've been through. They were use your imagination, but they were specifically targeted. And the children may all grow up to be serial killers.
I'm kind of helping with that part.
The one guy coming with you, he's been beaten pretty badly too. It looks like if you've got spell slots, a couple of healing, probably 4 or 5 of them could use a healing spell.
Before I go to sleep, I've got 2 second level cure wounds.
I got 4 first level
Okay.
heal wounds.
All right. One more.
Healing word.
I've got two first level
Okay.
as well. So I've got a total of 4.
Okay.
Cassie Tech Magic.
So they're commoners, so they only have 4 hit points. So you can roll if you want to.
Nah. I think the lowest I can roll is like it's a 4. It's the lowest I can get. So they're gonna be
Let me make sure.
they're gonna be hungry, but all the bruises will be
the
gone.
lowest I can cast as well is a 4.
Okay. So no matter what you roll,
Yeah,
they're
4 and
running
5
over.
is the lowest I can
They're
cast
at
it
the peak of health despite being hungry, and they also have the equivalent of 2 weeks of therapy.
Yeah.
So that's what.
But Shava-based therapy,
It's
so
6 of them we can heal up. So
Okay. Yep. They look a lot better, healthier. Still, they need a couple good meals, but
we got some spare rations from since we didn't touch the rations the previous day. There's enough to feed them. Plus the good berries.
If y'all remember, there was an explorer's pack and a priest's pack that y'all recovered from those guys.
they had rations in them. Yep.
Yeah,
10
I'll be
rats
like
each.
hardtack.
Hey,
You did say that.
hard
Twice.
pack beats no tack.
I mean, do you expect the priest to have the greatest tasting foods? Isn't there like a thing of abstinence of good tasting shit? Like no salt, no pepper.
That's only in communion wafers, and these guys weren't that kind of priests.
Yeah.
You're an evil sort. You got ho-hos and cupcakes on.
They had hose.
They carried
Yeah.
the think of most nutritional value was ramen noodles.
Oh, there's hell of ramen noodles in there. Yeah.
All right, so let's hope nothing comes
There's
out of
no-
the woodwork before we get our long rest.
There's
in
no
right now.
water, just bottles of Baja Blast.
No, it's not regular water. It's Voss water.
Oh god.
As soon as I cast that, I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
See if I can
Like,
swap out
I
spells
really hope
before I go.
the other saves didn't take any steps from the green stream.
What do you think? Utility or for upcoming here? Think we're gonna do any more combat or should I go some utility here?
Well, it's not-
Surely the DM won't make another battle right outside the city before we get there.
I'm gonna
That'd
go.
just be
That's a
silly.
lot of metagaming.
Another battle.
Well,
Every
Shabba-
day a
I can
battle.
take out that one.
Shava didn't really do cast about trace, so I'm gonna switch that out with something. Oh yeah, I cast Luster Restoration like 2 times on me.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
we lose our 10 hit points or no?
Yes, we will lose our 10 hit points after we go to sleep. Right?
So we're all gonna be at a net.
Nope, not
heroic.
until about 8 tomorrow morning.
Oh,
So if you find anything before 8,
get up early, guys. Let's get up at 6 and hit the road. Just in case.
Shava, you
Uh-oh. You have been called
did
out.
Lust Restoration before sleep or before bed?
Before bed, yes.
After you cast it, you feel like a weight's been lifted off of your shoulders, and you hadn't really noticed it, but the tugging that was pulling you back west towards the Lapis Tower feels like it's been severed.
Maybe that's why Shava was so focused on taking the slaves there. Was because of the hats.
Oh, he wanted to go back.
Yeah. And you're well, yeah, you're going to sleep, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Your sleep is a lot better tonight.
Can't get Spike Grove. Definitely getting Skywrite. Who in the hell wouldn't get Skywrite?
Nice.
Everybody should have Skywrite.
Swapped out a couple.
I'm gonna get Plant Grove too, since we're gonna be on trail for a little bit more.
My growth is good.
I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Okay. Who's taking first?
Well, I'm up now. So they're
Oh, okay.
4 hours. I'm up the rest of the night.
All right. Go ahead, roll a perception check.
You know we can have
From
someone
11
stay.
till 3.
He's up with
17.
Drake. Drake's always up.
17?
17.
You hear
Oh.
you will definitely hear it with your elf ears. All right. You hear probably either raccoons or possums. Probably some big rats out in the woods. Stuff that you would normally see in more urban areas than out here in the woods.
Okay.
But you're pretty close to the city, so who knows? It's too late for deer. You definitely hear some with a 17, especially being an elf. Oh, did you roll with advantage being an elf?
No marriage.
Yeah.
17.
Okay. Yeah, you hear birds of prey, owls and stuff like that. It's a louder night than what it's been out in the boonies.
Okay. So we're just pretty closer to civilization now. I'm guessing.
Do you think Fade Death would be a useful level 3 spell?
Evade death?
No, Fade Death. Where you just pretend to die.
Play possum?
I wondered what that spell is for.
Why is it a level 3? That's a cantrip.
Yeah, I could see it being a cantrip or a monk ability.
Fake death.
Apparently I can just wild shape into a possum and do it for free.
I mean,
Oh, that's
I like that. But yeah, it's a fairly uneventful. Nothing really exciting going on.
If we
You
get
feel like there's probably not going to be a lot of wolves roaming the forest right here either.
if anything happens, I can do enlarge on the orphan kids with daggers, and then we have the equivalent of a level 2 knight.
Become large as barbarian, maybe.
With the brain of a 4-year-old.
Please don't.
Size of a knight with the brain of a 4-year-old.
I'm gonna do enlarge. I might be able to enlarge myself and try to arm wrestle again. Hopefully Earth doesn't shake it. Can I do enlarge on myself, then wild shape and turn into a dire bear?
Could enlarge me.
Yeah, turn you into a human.
Make me normal size.
That'd be kind of awesome.
We're going against the final big bad. Let me give you the biggest buff I can. Your longbow becomes a short bow.
You should do reuse size.
You reduce, yeah. Make you tiny?
Wow.
You're gonna
2'7", where
disappear.
would I go down to?
Half? You're reducing size
50%.
on all.
So down to 1,
You-
1'3".
You'll be a very angry cat.
And
It's like
yeah,
fairy size, pretty
and you
much.
divide your weight by 4,
You're
so
literally the size of a foot.
32
Nine-
pounds down to like
9
9 pounds.
pounds.
Like 9.
What I can do is I'll just pick you up like a football. I'll just
Oh yeah, you could just chuck them.
Spike me.
Well, no, but you could chuck him like a football, and while he's flying through the air, just pew, 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 pew.
That'd be the
So
size.
you go from this to this.
Damn. That's not fair.
Are you waking up anybody after a couple hours?
Yeah, a couple hours, I'll start waking people up.
Or? All right. Who wants to take? I guess what'll end up being like 4th shift.
Shaba.
As long as I've gotten my rest in, I'll get up. I don't care.
Okay.
Shaba will get up too.
All right. Everybody roll a perception check.
19.
19.
17.
All right.
10.
21.
Ooh.
That's why I don't mind being up.
Ooh. The horses start to whinny a little bit. Their ears are starting to perk up a little bit. Y'all hear it too. There is something causing some fuss and bother in the ground somewhere. It's what was it 19?
21.
21?
Yeah, I got 19.
Okay.
We got pretty good.
Yeah.
Y'all can't put your finger on it, but you feel like it's certainly beneath you.
Okay. Should we put the free people into the shed a free person holding?
Margins. Throw everybody in there. We can.
Yeah, just do that real quick.
Okay.
Ship the bring the people in, bring the caravan people in. That way we have
I'm gonna
less
try to-
meat shields
I'm
with
trying to
us.
force the advantage and let Moth know I think it's in the ground. And feel the ground.
All
Okay.
right, Shaba's
Dry
trying.
deep. Can we estimate that? Like way down there, or is it like right underneath the?
Can I turn into a mole
Well-
and to fight on its own terrain?
Make an intelligence check.
20.
You would reason that for you to be able to feel it, it's got to be shallow or it's got to be huge.
Do we have an idea what area it's in?
It's coming. Let's see here. It's under you for a probably. It's coming towards you a little bit. It's actually moving at a pretty good clip and going towards the city.
You ever
Or
seen?
city?
Are there
Yeah.
worms in D&D?
Of course, there's freaking worms. They're everywhere. They're in the
W-
ground. They
W-
eat.
Why?
Underneath us towards the city, or like on the other side of us towards the city?
It's going directly underneath your camp,
Okay.
to the side of the road.
Of course.
So Shava doesn't know that part. He activates the shed.
You want to see what it is?
Hey,
I can start excavating dirt.
that's good. Yeah,
But it could pass us too.
Yeah. But when it gets to the city, though, then
it's gonna go to the city where it's full of
it's
guards.
Puff Bunny. You forgot to.
Albuquerque.
It's after the carrots. Quick, call Fudd.
I can see this big thing going right up at us now.
I just imagine.
I can excavate the earth, and we can see what it is.
I'm just imagining,
Let's
literally
go for
this
it.
thing here with Bugs Bunny ears just popping out of the earth.
It'd be nice if it was just a centipede, but I think it's there'd be a word.
I can just knock the arms
Yeah.
off of that. And
There's lots of stuff that can
Something with big old
go underground.
jaws.
yeah, but they got no arms. What are
Make
you gonna
another
do?
perception check.
Oh, it's getting closer. As we're talking about it.
22.
22.
Yeah.
Another 21.
18.
18.
Woo! Y'all are good. 21 and 22, you feel like it has changed direction and speed.
Where?
Instead of like if this center board was the road, you feel like it's kind of jutted off
Away from us?
away from y'all.
Okay.
As soon as y'all started moving around and moving all the people around, it took off,
Okay.
and it's boogieing. It's booking now.
Alright, so we'll just leave it alone.
Does Skywright work underground?
Maybe if you're in Middle Earth.
Tell you what,
There's
if
a
you
zone.
wanted to homebrew that spell and make it,
I'm just
right.
imagining a neon sign.
Yeah,
It's
basically.
If you're in a huge cave, could you write it in?
Quick, I cast Moonbeam to burn a hole through the
through the
cave.
ground. Good night. Yeah. The rest of the evening goes pretty quietly. Everybody's a little shaken up after that.
Yeah.
But if you put them all in the cabin, they're all happy to be in there, though.
Yeah, they're by the arm pile.
Put that in there.
You know, Shava decided not to collect any pieces from the slavers. That's because Shava's like collecting pieces from humans. Or these human adjacent species. Those people are subhuman.
Not wrong.
And not subhuman as in humans to go underground like dwarves. No, not like that.
So yeah, the sun comes up. Let's see here.
So you ever seen them play Tremors?
That's what it sounds
Yes. Well, the sun should be coming up.
The best play was the third one when they had the ass blasters there.
But
see that.
unfortunately, it's not really coming up today. Cloud cover comes in, and you've kind of gone from the drizzle of yesterday, drizzle and overcast, to full-blown thunderstorm.
If I use Skywrite and turn all the clouds into O's, would that partially clear up the sky?
If this is how you want to use your third level spell, absolutely. I would say that you could probably get
Let's see.
a good 40-foot chunk of reduced rain, and you want it to be just O's in the sky.
I only got 3 slots for a second level. I'm gonna save it for now.
really took Sky right.
For now,
I
okay.
just imagine this guy just see dot, dot, dot.
I was right, trying to read the Morse code. Because the way Shava will write O's.
Oh.
O'Reilly's?
Did we lose Wes? Was he just being quiet on purpose?
You couldn't handle my intelligence.
Okay, he's there. All right. just
Okay,
being
so
quiet.
he did lose you.
Nobody woke me up, so I just slept through all that.
Oh yeah. Honestly,
You missed the plot of Tremors.
you might have been handy during that, being a dwarf and all.
And also, I definitely did not call your race subhuman.
I'm an old man. You gotta deliberately wake me up at 6 a.m.
Well, honestly, about 3 o'clock, isn't that when we're supposed to get up and
Pee?
pee, wander around the house,
No, we
put on
got
Fox and Friends?
we got to throw a cup of coffee on him to wake him up. He's a dwarf.
Oh.
It's either coffee or booze, depending on location and culture.
All right, so, yep, thunderstorms coming. Y'all are probably about a day out of town. What do y'all do?
Push through.
Let's get there.
Forgo the coffee. Get them moving.
That's a good
All
one.
right.
Java has less of a drive to
Moving.
Java has less of a drive to deliver the batteries to the Wizard Temple.
So,
Is that why it's stormy? Is it because of my comments?
no, it's because I rolled an 18.
Hey, what was your weather forecast spell?
I mean, you can get a forecast.
No, that's not what that was. Okay.
But it's gonna rain.
No, that was just observation. It's
Yeah.
stormy.
Yeah. 14% of smiting on
Sure.
Java.
I'll do a forecast.
All right, let's see. Let's put on my newscaster voice here. Today we're expecting heavy rain throughout the region. Traffic is going to be just an absolute lost cause today. We're expecting the rain to hold through until.
Gonna do a 2-day trip.
5 plus 4. Oh, no, that ain't right. Hold on. Until 8 o'clock tonight, at least. So don't count on this going away over lunch and making your commute home any easier. But stay here on WDND for your best hits from the
Got
70s.
played out.
First edition.
I rolled a 22 on nature.
Okay.
Is the rain acidic? Like, Java pulled out a pH tester. And finds it acidic due to
so
the
far
dragon
away.
smoke.
I'm trying to think about how far you are away from any dwarven cities. I'm going to say no. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's probably not enough coal being burnt to make
I'm
acid
talking
rain.
about the dragon pyre fire.
Oh,
I mean, I deglanded most of it.
yeah. You can make a no sulfur in the rain, but if you want to, or you still sit rear guard,
Oh yeah.
make a perception check, but with disadvantage due to the heavy rain.
Huh? I'm gonna get a 7. I just know it. An 8. Now let's see if I can get lower than 8. A 4 on that 1.
Oh, and that one.
Oh no.
Well, your pH
poke
tester
yourself
was
in
a
the
little off because just a little bit of acid rain came into your eyes, and it's stinging. Oh, I'm sorry. Trigger alert. Your eyes start stinging,
That's
and
mean.
you don't want to rub them.
Shava's trying to find his medicated sunglasses and can't find them.
They're on his head,
The viewers back home, the voice actor of Shava has experienced a very traumatic LASIK surgery.
You want to give a shout out and an endorsement?
To stay away from the Mill and Eye Center. God.
So,
Nerves are exposed to the air.
are you still point on a horse or jump?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Everybody riding
Sloshing through the rain.
same way as always.
Yep. Shava's with the kids in the treasure chest.
All right.
That's what-
Roll a perception check.
Disadvantage rain.
Disadvantage rain.
You know, me doing Skyride might have actually been useful.
Yeah, definite disadvantage rain. 8.
An 8.
And that too.
It's just coming down in sheets, and there's a crosswind coming across the road. It's just nasty out here. It's not fit for man or beast.
I told you should install the windshield wipers. Or windshield.
I can't get any lower.
You're definitely you feel like you're not moving as fast.
Sure.
I mean, it's essentially visibility is 0. And you really can't hear anything.
It's
either.
so
Yeah,
windy.
it's
The
awful.
windshield farm is going off.
Yeah, you don't really see anything. The road appears to be in good shape. I think I actually did canonically mention the other day that the road is grooved for shod hooves. So your horses are doing fine. By the way, that was a Roman innovation of road construction. And
I thought it just went that way naturally. Like, you walk a path in the grass, it makes a path eventually. I thought that's what the horses did.
well, no, so they were one of the first societies to put metal shoes on their horses.
Oh, cool.
And if you've got smooth stone, a shod horse will slip. So they grooved their paving stones so that the horseshoes could grip into it.
First aqueducts and now horse roads. How much more advanced can they get?
I know, right?
I bet they got self-healing concrete.
So, I know, right? Yeah, but where would you get the salt water way up here? Anyway,
A lot of buckets.
but yeah, it's
What do you think the
slow
slaves
going.
have been doing?
You feel like try as you might, you're probably not going to get to the outskirts of town before the day is done.
Okay, who wants me to partially clear up the sky with skywrite?
No.
If I hear a single yes, I'll do it.
Now, you
This is
want
pretty
not.
miserable. Should we just put up camp in the cabin
Yeah,
and wait it out?
that sounds good.
okay?
That's fine.
So probably moving. Roll a D3, so like a D6 cut in half.
There.
A 1 cut in half.
I got 1/2.
Same here.
It took me half an hour to.
I also got
So-
that one.
You are about a half a mile when y'all make that choice or make the decision to come up to a stop. You're about a half a mile from a rest stop, one of the pullover areas.
If I shapeshift into a fish, would I be fine?
Honestly, maybe. So you actually, this one is a little bit closer to the city. So this one's actually got 3 pole barns. So it's pretty decent shelter. It's a big one. It looks like. Let me see here. It's actually got one of the pole barns has somebody with like a turnip cart. That's already taken shelter in there. So that's basically the state of it. This is a big one. This is like y'all just pulled up to a Buc-ee's or a TA or something.
Set up.
Yeah, set up.
Okay.
Poof.
All right, this is gonna be one of our productive days.
Yeah.
That's right. Messed up.
What do y'all want to do for the day?
Tic-tac-toe.
I'm gonna go ahead and read 2 more chapters of my book.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Joke.
raining.
Call
You
it a
know,
bus.
raining, got my pipe, got my coffee, got my books.
Oh man, that sounds all right.
I want to see when he's done. Can I read a chapter of his book?
Does it work that way?
Go ahead, make 2 wisdom checks.
13 and 19.
13 and a 19 again, huh? All right. The first one, you feel like you got something out of it. The second hour, you were really hitting your pace. Feels like it only took about 45 minutes, and you got everything out of that chapter you could.
You can now speak Elvish.
Almost, yeah. You feel like you're well on your way of making rings and influencing. What do we call that?
Does anyone want to talk
Yeah.
about their backstories? While they're here? 'Cause the only thing I know is there's a dragon in that girl's blood, and she's looking for her mom. That guy was on an adventure with his cousin,
I gotta figure out who my mom is.
and I've just been
She's,
chased out of town. So mysteriously burst into flames, and I go to him.
If I listen to the lore enough, I believe her name's Jasmine, and we'll find her at Durham Hamlet in one of our adventures.
Now we'll probably save that for a filler arc.
Who knows? Who says you're not on a filler arc now?
Yeah, I miss my dog. My mom sent me. It had like 3 heads. We wanted to get it neutered, and he ran off. I think they got like 3 of the balls. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how his breed works. But yeah, if there's a 3-headed dog breathing ice north of here, it's probably Spike.
Inventory some food. See if we're gonna run out. If we feed everybody again today.
I wonder.
It's kind of waited out.
If need be, I'll run a couple of batches of good berry, hand them out.
At the end of the day, if you blow all your spell slots on them, they last 24 hours, so they'll last for 4 months a day. So you get
That's
several
true.
batches of them.
That's true.
Unless, of course,
But it's actually good to like, if we
Good
have
points.
anything left, just make a whole bunch of them. So last 24 hours, those things.
unless a shadow dragon attacks you at night.
Yeah, can shall walk out of the shed real quick and just do a nature check and see what's happening? Or investigation.
You can down like 20 berries, right?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
The health potion.
Well, what are you looking for specifically?
Like any signs of the earth being broken up.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and
Or
make your roll.
Because Shava is smart enough not to bother looking for firewood today. 15.
15. You're kind of trouncing out through the mud in the woods.
Oh no.
Actually, I think I have a disadvantage on mud since I don't have feet. I have hooves. Just, I'm thinking of the surface areas going from this to this.
Well, yeah, I guess mountain goats. They're on rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock is good. Mud not so good.
I've been through some barn areas, and when it got a bit muddy, the goats are kind of funny looking when they walked.
Oh, yeah, they do the. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, make a dex check. Because this could be hilarious.
Oh, he was about to hit deception.
Gonna deceive that mud.
Nat 1.
Oh my lord.
Okay, there's going to be a Nat 1 today. This was the Nat 1.
Yeah, I mean, because this is only embarrassing at least.
Shallow goes out and doesn't come back.
So, you're out. You're out traipsing through the woods. And, you know, they're all the squirrels and everything like that.
Did
they're all
Shalva
taking
tell
shelter.
anybody he was going out? Nope.
Bye, bitches.
And you
Use
wander
that backup character.
a little bit off the trail.
I have a suggestion. I fell into the hole made by whatever was digging under.
And you hit some soft earth that's like right there on the edge of like a little ravine. And it just gives way. And you tumble 10, 20, 30 feet, just tail over tea kettle. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit tree after tree after sapling.
Now you're on your own adventure downstream.
You feel like you hurt. I mean, it didn't tickle falling down this ravine.
What time of day is it?
I mean, y'all probably gave it up about 10:30.
Oh, so we lost our 10 hit points.
Oh yeah.
Well, after our long rest, we lost those. So.
Well, no, they were good till 8 a.m. the next day. They were good for 24 hours. Wizards eat at 8 a.m.
It's the law. Okay, what can I turn into? Let me get back to the cabin the safest way possible.
Actually, if you can, make a medicine check on yourself.
Oh no.
18.
18.
No, your leg's broken.
Am I going to have to put myself down?
Okay. Okay. I was gonna roll for a broken leg, but I rolled was that a 16 or an 18? It doesn't matter because it was good. Yeah, you've that's gonna be black and blue in the morning. Actually, all of it is gonna be black and blue in the morning.
Shop is already black and blue.
But you don't feel like anything's broken.
I think on Java his bruises are red. Because Java's already blue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like the average tiefling at the end of this.
All right. So what do? You're at the bottom of a ravine.
Up that's the current.
Actually, I think the best animal I can turn into is a giant toad. And because I'm an amphibian in a muddy environment, they're pretty big, and I can climb myself out of the ravine.
Okay. Yeah. You convinced me.
Because I'm not trying to climb back up, or I'm actually gonna have to do cure wounds on my leg.
All right. So you're not going to go up the ravine?
And I'm trying to get back to where the group is. Shava's afraid if he goes solo, he's gonna go fight against something. And he's not the barbarian or the wizard of the group.
Make a nature or a survival check.
Survival is +3. Nature. Does a 22 hit?
Okay. This was gonna be hilarious if you rolled low. Okay. You have a good feeling. It's just you got one of those old tingly tail feelings that if you go that direction for probably about 150 yards, you're going to be basically about even with the camp. And then if you find a way to get up the ravine, you'll be able to basically end up right there.
All right.
With a 22? Yeah.
All right, 22. I just pull out a compass.
Yeah. Hey, you can Boy Scout this one.
Yeah. I gotta try to follow the path back to the cabin.
So which direction do you go? That way or that way?
Where's Shav at?
Oh, you missed it?
I tried to do a little reconnaissance, see what the trimmer worm did, if there's any signs of trimmer worm.
Where is Shava?
And I kind of fell in a ravine. I'm not trying to play a dumbass on purpose.
So
He Shava'd on himself.
And Skoten does bring up a good point. Shava's been gone for probably an hour and a half by now.
Everyone is smelling the air and noticed the distinct lack of sulfur and brimstone. And the wizard noticed there's nothing drawn on his face yet.
Because he's awake.
I was taking a nap. You were reading your book. Shava decided to go play in the rain.
I wish I turned into a hyena so when I walk in I can pull a Beethoven. So Shava does his Homeward Bound movie.
Yes.
I mean, as long as he's back before the streetlights come on.
How many hit points did you lose?
12. You know the scene where the dog met with the porcupine?
Oh, that was awful. That poor dog. Poor Chance.
That was it. I thought it was Chance or Jack or something. It was a short name.
Chance
Of all the
Shadow.
battles we're in, it's either the dead or inanimate objects.
Technically, I'm more followed to see the old dog that fell in the
Shadow.
Shadow, that's it.
Yeah.
It's like the environment that he's
Yeah.
not the actual
He's a druid.
The Kraken did more shit.
druid.
Best part.
I'm at war with nature.
Yeah.
Nature getting back at
So
you.
while Homeward Bound is playing on the VCR, what do you guys do with your downtime today?
I'm
Just
napping.
go over those spell scrolls again, see if there's any more I want to copy into my.
Anyone want to teach the kids any bad lessons?
Are you copying stuff into the your new spell book?
Yeah. I might copy a few more spells over there.
All right.
Does anyone want to teach the kids how to play poker?
When I get done with my book, I'm going to try to take some of the rations and make a decent meal for everyone.
Oh, okay. Is this going to be for lunch or for dinner?
Dinner.
Dinner.
All right.
One of them all-day stews.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
some good
That's good.
stuff.
That's good cold weather eating. Make a roll and justify it. I mean, it could be performance,
Just don't go outside looking for some meat.
survival medicine if you really want to.
I vote for performance because cooking's
I'll
an
go
art.
with survival, just because, using what I got to make something out of it.
Survival. I'll buy that.
What is that for a dollar?
Or,
A 4?
You found Jill's Baja Blast.
4.
So while you're making this, everything's going pretty good.
vegetables. What's vegetables?
You,
I got your 4 basic food groups.
Water.
Whiskey, bacon, beans, and lard.
Oh, the kids are gonna love it.
How old are you again? Because man, that sounds all right to me.
Yum. Them's good vittles.
It does smell good though, because it was whiskey and lard
And bacon.
and bacon.
Whiskey, lard, bacon, and beans.
Yeah, it smells fantastic.
Okay, did you roll in that one?
It was a 4, I think, wasn't it?
No, 2 plus 2.
Okay, nat 2.
Okay.
Because that was a nat 1. That was gonna have some Baja Blast in it. Here you go.
What do you do with your spare time, Mortar?
You eat. I'm gonna.
Clean my blade.
Yeah.
Your new one.
I'll take a little bit of
What was supposed
shovels.
to be an all-day stew turned into a gruel.
I'll take a little bit of Shava's influence, and I'll try to teach the kids a little bit about stealth and playing with shadows and how to hide.
Okay. Roll a,
Shadow pepper.
Charisma,
it's gonna
performance.
be persuasion or performance.
I'll vote for performance.
They're all ones for me, so that's not anything great.
Sleight of hand.
A 10.
A 10. It kind of devolves into a game of hide and seek pretty quick.
Aren't you just
Okay,
long?
it's
You
fine.
get the feeling that a couple of them might have caught on to a couple of things about how to use the environment a little bit better.
Yeah.
Better than hiding behind a wagon wheel or something.
Do they think she's the same age as them?
Heck, I look up to some of them probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, most of them I'm sure I do. They're 2'7".
I mean, they're all humans, pretty much in slavery. I don't think they really seen very many halflings or gnomes,
Well,
because they mostly probably seen either humans, orcs, or elves.
do you talk to any of them? Or I guess
Well,
you're
yeah,
talking to the
yeah,
kids,
I'm definitely talking to them.
It's nice to see the wee folk around here. I haven't seen any of them since I left home.
Why aren't you wearing shoes?
It's I always like hanging around you halfling folk better than my mom and dad, because well they always talk down to me, but I always like y'all folk.
I have to talk up to you.
I get to talk down to you.
But my parents don't understand. It's tough being 6 years old and 3 feet tall. Is that
Oh,
what you're
jeez,
doing,
that's
6?
that's pretty.
There's advantages being small. People underestimate you.
You think?
Definitely.
Well, what do you think about these big muscles I got here?
You see that big devil-looking guy? I beat him.
Where?
This.
I haven't seen him.
He's back now.
Is he
I
back?
think you came back, didn't you?
Not yet.
Oh, you're not back
Yeah.
yet.
So
Well,
you look over, you're
you know the
finally
big
realize.
You know the big devil-looking guy?
Yeah.
I beat him in arm wrestling.
No, you beat a bear.
Really?
You
You
beat a
must have big muscles.
no. You beat a gorilla in arm wrestling. Not just me, a gorilla.
Yeah, that's true.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Did you eat all your green vegetables? Because that's
Of
what my mom
course.
tells
You
me.
got to eat all your food. 6 meals a day, minimum.
6 meals? Wow.
I wish I had you 2 meals.
Halfling credo, right?
That's true, yeah.
Something like that.
And that's how obesity was brought to D&D.
Yes.
Right.
She also beat everyone in a hot dog eating competition.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Fucking all the kids had eaten 6 meals a day.
They've eaten 6 meals in their lifetimes.
Well, if you're a halfling, 6 meals a day. All right. That's what I did.
Okay.
My good deed for the day.
There you go.
Yeah, Shaba ain't smart enough to make it back by now. Oh, Shaba first headed that way.
That's right. He's limping back.
Yeah. Well, with your 22, you found with nature. You've also found a place where you think it's not as steep to go up, and within really, really close, you find a path that looks like it's not as steep to take you up the ravine. So now instead of 4 dexterity checks, let's make 2 dexterity checks. See if you can make your way back up.
You know, I'm not.
You know, not.
Hey, you rolled a 22. I was going to have you roll.
Bump, 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 bump. Down again he goes.
Oh, my God.
So you start making your way up the ravine as a toad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you hop up.
Wait. Suggestion. A hawk flew down and grabbed me.
Well, that wouldn't be a dex thing, though. That's just bad circumstances.
I jumped. A hawk caught me.
Slippery clay.
kinda-
Floop, slips and falls short.
You go to hop, and
I twisted ankle mid-hop.
you start hopping your way up
Oh, my
the
Lord.
side of the ravine. And
Wait.
you hop into a fox den.
Okay, it's roll initiative.
And so you see a mama fox and a daddy fox, and
They hungry.
good night. 9 kits back behind them,
Oh, a new toy.
and they're eyeballing you.
What's up? Sorry, just passing through. Ribbit.
They start licking their chops and walking towards you.
Shaba just picks up the frog flipper. Shaba
That
is
been gone for a while.
Shaba is glaring at the pups.
Oh, with the pups?
Shaba is glaring at the pups.
I'm copying the spell right now.
Yeah. All right. Are you trying to intimidate?
Intimidate the parents.
Okay, go ahead and write
A frog
make an
intimidating a
intimidation.
fox?
A big ass frog. Just saying, I'm gonna plus 6 on wisdom throws as a frog.
With definite disadvantage, because you're prey and they are predators. You're near apex
Okay,
predators.
so 21 versus. There's a 17 hit. Okay, if I roll that one, those foxes were going to turn to hell foxes. I see you open up the monster manual.
So yeah, fox isn't in there. So they'd probably be similar to like a bobcat, probably I would think.
True.
At a 17,
And there's 2 of them.
you definitely got their attention.
I do the frog inflate thing.
They
Oh no! I do what the frogs naturally do when they're intimidated. I let a high pitched squeal like a cat mewing.
She just
Thing.
what is the frog?
so
Will that work or no?
I can turn into a bear.
you're a human, but no. We're gonna go through this.
If Shama could turn into a human, he would have. He's
And
kind of stuck in his weird demon goat form.
so yeah, that's
You
true.
got 18 hit points as a giant frog.
Sorry that I turned this episode.
Bite basically.
Actually, I should have. I have 39 as a giant toad.
You do 4 hit points of piercing damage.
I would say that normally you would have scared the fire out of them, but you're looking at 2 parents with what did I roll 9 kids
9
behind
kids.
them.
Okay,
The
shall
devil himself could appear and they're not going to run, but they're burying their teeth and they don't growl.
they kind of more.
Yep.
Yeah. Shava gets the hell out of there because he really doesn't want to orphanate some foxes.
Oh, thank you.
Shava has an issue with the slaver horses, but these are just some random ass
I think
foxes.
they're going to get opportunity attacks.
I got 39 health points. They can take a bite out of my butt.
I actually got 18 as a frog.
No. I'm a giant toad.
Oh, you said
Giant
frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 39
Toad's
health
not an
points.
amphibian.
Yeah, they are. They're the same thing as a frog.
Toad's not a frog.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, toads are pretty much the same thing as a frog, just more terrestrial, but they're still amphibians.
As I think they're tadpoles too when they're babies, aren't they?
Exactly, yeah. They just stay on land more.
Warts.
They definitely have
Because why would a reptile that just happen to look just like a frog?
Oh.
It's not like, is it a fruit or a vegetable? Because
I
that's
think toads can drown a lot easier than a
Yeah,
frog.
you can breathe air and water.
They
Toads
can?
can?
I know
Yeah,
the.
toad can, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, if you drop a toad in the middle of a pond, it's gonna die. But
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
if
Yeah,
it can
real
breathe
life.
water.
Yeah, toads, a lot of toads
Maybe not
can't
as
swim.
well. I don't know.
like if you throw a cat in a bathtub, it won't drown. It'll just be mad. That's what's gonna happen to a toad.
Yeah. Okay, so do you retreat?
I retreat by
Okay.
just saying I have the ability called swallow, and you do not want me to have that ability with all these snackable prey.
Good night.
So, Shaban knows if he attacks the pups,
Makes for good stories.
he's gonna
too.
he's gonna get smited.
You might.
The
Alright. So
the moon god won't find that as a good thing for his followers to do.
you come out of this with a lot of definitely bruised pride. And you're not certain what those foxes thought, but you probably don't want to stick around. Let's make 2 more dexterity checks, please.
Gotta do a strength check.
Well, you got the
Not in the
dexterity
mud.
of the frog right now, so.
Yeah, that
Okay, I got a dirty 20,
Okay.
followed by a nat 20.
Oh, glorious. So the dirty
Did that
20
one.
got you 80% of the way up. That nat 20, you remember in episode 2 how Yoda was bouncing around?
Oh, God,
fighting
yeah.
Dooku? That's what you're doing from like tree branch to tree branch.
Prequel Yoda.
Prequel Yoda. You're able to hop off one branch, do 3 backflips, and land right in the middle of the caravan. And
Okay.
cannon.
Shava comes and just crashes at the door like a stray cat.
Like still as a toad?
Yes.
Can you get the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll open the door.
Well,
Shava forces his way into the middle of the room.
There's a giant toad,
oh,
which is
muddy.
large size.
Muddy as can be, too.
What the
Just
frick
covered
is
in
that?
mud.
As soon as I see that, I'm gonna grab it. Be like, what
Oh,
is
that'll
this
be
thing
good
trying
in
to
the stew.
I was waiting for that.
Frog legs.
I was waiting.
You got frog legs.
do? I'm starting to hang it upside
When
down.
I see him grab something, I'm drawing down on it.
Okay, now let me do an intelligence roll.
I'm seeing him fight with something.
Shava is smart enough to revert back.
You're holding a tiefling by his
I was
ankles.
going to say, I'm thinking we need to roll for initiative.
What do you do?
This too.
Like, oh look, it's just Shava. Should have dropped.
Fool! Java, we almost killed you.
Right. And that reminds me of middle school. I being held up on my legs right in front of a bull.
Oh boy. So you got dropped from 6.5 feet up.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a dex check. See if you land on your face or your back.
Another nat 20.
Oh.
2 nat 20s, one by the other.
So somehow, without even losing any,
This is superhero
any
land.
altitude, you just flip right side up and land on your feet.
Shava summoned the powers of the average cat for a split second.
You land on your hoof.
Oh, well, yeah, on your hooves.
on the red hooves.
It smells great in here. It smells like somebody's like cooking a bacon stew.
Also, Shava just does that thing a dog does after he climbs off a lake or a tub. Yeah.
I'm just going to shake my head and cuss you up and down saying, fool, we are going to end up killing you.
You have not seen the shit I saw there. I saw 11 hellhounds going after me. I survived with just the skin off of my amphibian ass.
Oh,
What do you think these people think of you?
I'm just wondering. There's some people from the caravan, the slaves, and all that. Just complete confusion.
is it just y'all in the cabin?
Oh,
Or
no,
do y'all
no,
have
no.
the kids in here too?
Oh, we got kids and previous slaves.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching this nightmare.
Shava has no pride. He takes no emotional damage from this.
So somehow the clothes go with them when they...
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
clothes and everything you're carrying.
They
just
don't...
kinda-
just morph into the food.
Okay.
Are you trying to check if he did the shake and...
No, I'm wondering if you ended up butt
bunch of shit.
naked
Okay, so while he held me
in front of the
upside
kids.
down,
Yeah.
the hologram fell out of my pocket.
What was it? You.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Prepare to die.
Yeah. Hello, my name is.
Here's the Apu accent.
Yeah.
Inigo Montoya.
Oh my goodness, what was his name?
Booma?
Booma Chawamba.
Hello, my name is Joamba Milker. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
So these kids are just... out of nowhere, this knight with a flaming sword just appears.
We're gonna do a little panic check on them because some weird crap just happened.
A giant frog toad just got held
Yeah.
up by his head, turned into a horned creature, and everybody tried to kill it.
So
They
two
went
of
from
them seem
frog
fine.
leg soup to now tiefling to goat leg soup.
Two of them seem fine.
goat soup.
The one that you were talking to, the 6-year-old, is just enthralled by this. The one that rolled a 6 and the one that rolled a 7, they both pee their pants. It doesn't smell as good in here anymore.
I blame you.
Java, you're on cleanup duty.
I mean, just put the pants outside. The rain will clean it for us.
They are kids. They're happy to run around in the rain naked, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going back to bed. This is bullshit.
So were you ready to do a combat encounter?
Between a fox and a frog.
2 foxes plus 9 dogs.
Sounds like a bad Disney movie.
Yeah, I know it does.
I mean, you remember the opening scenes from Finding Nemo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was going to happen. one of the pups and the dad who survived seeking revenge.
What was the deleted version of Princess and the Frog?
Wait. I need a deception check. Okay, the kids believed me, party members did not. 11.
Honestly, with your exploits, I don't know.
Who knows what to believe?
So Shava comes back mostly intact. You take a nap.
Can you arcane lock the front door?
Do you want to arcane lock you guys in here with
I
me?
can alarm.
Alarm
For the
door?
cat, everything's
Yeah.
already warded in alarm.
No, I mean, so he can't go out.
Oh, yeah.
Only people we allow come in
Yeah.
can come in.
No, I mean, so he can't go out.
Oh,
The lock on the other side.
What's the range on the
well, we can always just break his legs.
No joke. Shot collar his ass. Squeeze collar.
I say 60 feet.
That's enough. He can go pee outside.
Put him on a leash, you know what we need to do.
I'm gonna pick up like the chest. I'm gonna put it right like in front of the door.
Actually, I'm gonna give my Drake direction.
Okay.
If Shava goes more than 100 feet away from this area, he's gonna burn him. It's only a D. No, he can't
Shav-
burn him. He's gonna bite him. It's
Okay,
only a
let's see.
D6.
It's raining plus fire resistance. I think you need fire damage.
It's not fire. He can only bite,
Okay.
but he'll continue to bite.
Yeah.
Cold, right?
No, he can only bite right now. Level 7, he does burn
What
or whatever
What
he happens to
flavor
be.
dragon is he?
He's fire right now.
Okay. So he's jalapeno.
So there's another way we could have started a fire.
Oh yeah.
No, after level 7.
I got firebolt too.
So Shava has got a 0
No, I'm sorry.
intel.
He's lightning. Right now, 'cause
whenever
we're doing-
Doug
'cause
got
we do
tunnel.
thunder damage. That's right.
All Shava did was get hurt, make himself look like a dumbass, and scare some foxes.
Yeah. Actually, you know what?
Maybe that ravine
Make
I
a-
fell in might have been for the war.
Just make an intelligence check. See
Yeah.
if you can put two and two together.
You're asking a lot from me.
Oh,
I should have threw it.
it does.
Does a
It does
4
lightning
hit?
damage with
A
its
4?
bite.
Yeah. And that 2 plus
Who's
2.
rolling?
Those foxes definitely looked sus.
Okay, guys, I think there might actually been some hellhounds out there.
Hell kits.
I mean, essentially, the equivalent hellhounds has given Julie over there some catnip. Oh, screw that. I'm going to do that right now.
All right. It's getting close to dinner time.
Oh, it's a good stew.
Smells like whiskey and bacon.
Whiskey bacon stew.
By the way, I actually grow catnip.
Oh.
That's what we call it.
Don't rush, there's plenty to go around. As I glop it out of the pot.
Oh. Honestly, I think the kids are going to be into this.
Forgot to give it the same.
Because my experience with children says that anything that tastes good, they hate. And if it tastes like fat and salt,
Yeah,
that's
Wait,
how
how
did
did
you
you
cook
cook it?
Especially if we have any like, crusty bread to go with it.
Oh, yeah.
That'll probably be good.
How do you cook the soup?
well, there's
Or
fireplace.
what?
With prestidigitation.
Yeah.
I just imagine put the sword.
You use the dragon.
Oh yeah.
You make people
Oh.
believe it's hot. Oh yeah, cook it on the sword.
The dragon can shatter his teeth, and it makes sparks.
There you go.
It just can't produce fuel for the sparks yet.
So, any other role play during dinner?
Yeah. Shaw was kind of role played out.
All right.
No inspiration for that.
I sense desperation.
Yes.
There's no inspiration for rolling that one after
Oh,
one.
Lord.
that was bad.
There's what is it? I forgot the game system work, but when you do a critical failure, that's how you get experience points.
I have some bad news for you, Joe.
All right, so you eat dinner. It's kind of heavy.
Those kids are going to have a very wild night.
No.
What? Why are you giving kids whiskey?
That's been cooked, so the alcohol should be gone.
Yeah.
The alcohol was cooked out of it.
Aren't you a cleric giving kids whiskey? That's a bit too much even for Shaba.
Yeah, but he's a dwarvish cleric. What do you think they put in their bottles?
That's like water.
Then again, up to a dwarf, like Nightshade
Holy
is
water bull. The reason it burns the eyes is because it's straight whiskey.
like for a dwarf, lead is the equivalent of sugar, and Nightshade is blueberries. Who knows how the digestion system works?
All right. So sun's. Well, it's starting to get dark outside. I think I said about 8 o'clock is when the rain
It's
was supposed
always
to
been
clear up.
dark outside.
Yeah.
The frog didn't have
So-
night vision. I would have been screwed.
Right about dark is when the rain lets up. It kind of settles into a mist. What do y'all do?
Oh, the rain let up. We could just travel through the
Travel
night.
through the night and get there.
Like literally,
I mean, we've been resting all day.
Yeah.
like we got like.
Yep.
Don't you have night vision? Dark vision? No. Yeah, well, half of us is dark
Have
vision.
Yeah. I mean, just right in the caravan if you don't have the dark vision. Those that don't can just go further.
Entertain the kids. Keep help sober up the kids.
All right. Everybody's been kind of lounging around all day. You rouse the
Not everyone.
drivers. Well, most of y'all. The person with the best night vision was actually out doing
Getting
more
injured.
damage to himself than the last fight.
Getting
so.
an injury.
No. More damage to me than any fight. Straight up. Like every time I took damage, I was a bear.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to use Infernal Fire or whatever thing. Ever since I hit level 3. That's the whole reason why I don't have wings. And I've never used
Oh,
it.
hellish review.
Hellish review, yeah.
So here's the funny thing. I just grabbed 2 random dice. It was an 8 and a 4, and you did 12 damage. I just said this one and this one because you're rolling down a ravine. You're probably gonna hit some trees. Just grab 2 random ones. I'm like, well, you maxed. Okay.
Thank you for not rolling a D100.
I know. You fell off a mountain.
Push through the night.
All
You
right.
take 66 damage.
Halfway through the fall, I shapeshift.
So, who's taking point?
Scouting you up on point.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where I sit.
I'll be in the middle.
Shava's in the rear.
Shopper's in the rear.
Okay.
Shava's tending to the wounds.
All right.
I was gonna use some healing on me, but I don't know my healing's
I'll
refreshed.
We're
I'll
coming
sit up with Skoten, but
up. Okay.
I mean, it's moonlight.
Yeah.
It's a waxing moon.
black.
yeah,
Waxing 3/4 moon.
yeah.
I don't have anything to reverse pickpocket on you, so you don't need to be near me for once.
So, I would say, Skoten, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Well,
A 12. Rolling a 12. It's still pretty misty, and it's been raining all day. All the critters are still kind of taking cover. You first couple of miles are pretty uneventful. It's getting more and more civilized. You are starting to notice that the farms are one right after the other, as you go. But it's still pretty dark. You know, there's it's getting to be probably midnight. There's no lights left in any of the windows. Everybody's in bed.
You know what? So we don't get lost. I should be leaving a breadcrumb trail. I cast fireball every 5 feet.
Okay.
No, it's raining, so it won't do anything.
I mean,
That's like an 8th level spell. isn't
No,
it?
no, produce
Oh,
fire.
fire.
Produce
Fire.
fire.
Oh,
okay,
Produce fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing the equivalent of throwing a match behind
Yeah.
us.
it sizzles.
So you're just playing back there.
Yep.
Smoky Bear.
Y'all, actually,
It's also a nice little flare for people to find us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's that? Let's go find out. Is that dragon?
maybe it's a will-o'-the-wisp. We should go check it out. Actually, you've got night vision. Y'all have probably all seen something similar. Anybody that's kind of looking around, go ahead and roll a perception check too.
I'm looking around, but
I'm-
disadvantage.
16.
Yeah, this is low light.
I'm keeping an eye out for a bear in a hat.
16,
13.
13.
That was.
So you get advantage on
What
almost
were we
every
rolling?
roll.
Sorry.
Perception.
Perception. Even with disadvantage, it was a 20.
Oh, good night.
They rolled a 19 and a 14.
A lightning struck in front of you, lighting up the sky.
Nat 20.
It was 11.
Oh. Okay.
I rolled
So with a with a 20, are you in the rear or are you on the side?
I'm in the front.
You're in the
I'm in
front.
front.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
right beside Skoden.
Yeah, you would see. You're starting to get up to the point to where you see
Squinting.
freshly plowed fields and livestock pens, one right after the other. You would probably guess, with how dense these farms are, that there must be close to 1,000 farms surrounding the city. Just
How big is this city?
Big area, apparently.
well, I did the math, and if you've got an 80-acre farm, which is big, it's a big farm for more than sustenance. You could do sustenance plus a cash crop. 640 acres per section, and in a 10-mile by 10-mile area, that's 100 sections. So that's like 1,000 farms close to it at 80 acres each.
We're going to New York City.
I was actually doing that math the other night, feeling very
Building your city. Huh?
yeah, and wondering about my life choices.
Too bad it's mostly tobacco. Now that will make the rain really acidic. As the sheer amount of cigarette smoke in the
So we see
world
a
a
lot
couple
of
of
farms.
decades ago was devastating.
Oh yeah,
Both sides of the road.
yep, both sides of the road.
Which side has more
Yeah.
farms on it? Left or the right?
As far as my
Do
eyes
we
can see, I'm
the
sure.
city now or just farms?
Probably can't see the city. It's still kind of foggy, and it's still probably about 10 miles out.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not like this is still, imagine, technological progress of like, 10th century. So we're not going to see lit up skyscrapers or anything like that.
No skywriting.
Can I do a nature check to see if there's like any unnatural bumps in the road?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I'm not really looking. 13.
13. The terrain seems pretty natural, pretty normal. Well,
If
maybe
it was
not
in
natural,
that one, it would have been natural.
It's the area's not natural, I guess. It's men have modified it,
Yeah.
but it's not nothing like unholy about it. So it's probably about
Yeah, it's got plenty of holes in it. It's an old roof.
yeah.
I was thinking unholy, like, does it seem familiar to me?
So yeah, you're about 10 miles outside of town now.
Y'all just let Shaba explore
o'clock
on
in
his
the morning?
own. There's demons about.
Y'all want to keep pressing on?
Yeah.
All right. Let's make another perception roll. Anybody that's looking?
12.
10.
12.
Somebody use his rolls today.
Well, a nat 20 and a 12.
Okay.
I'm sorry, nat 20 and a 6. Yeah.
All right. Weather clears out. Temperature is chilly, because it's still fantasy March, and you're pretty far north. But it's a lot better than what it was yesterday. You're coming up to the suburbs, basically around town, right about daybreak, and it's about this time that you don't so much as see the city, but you smell it. A good mile outside of town, you can your noses pick up just the overwhelming stench of sewage and death. You see shanties mixed with regular housing and shops for hundreds of yards outside of the wall of the city proper. It is an absolutely overwhelming smell of sewage and death.
Shaba is sniffing his armpits, making sure it's not him.
The horses seem a little uneasy, but everybody else make a Constitution check for me, please.
That great.
What do the demons do to this place?
Oh, that's good.
Cracker or save?
Save.
13.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
15.
Ooh. Okay.
17.
17. Okay. 16.
13.
13.
I
Stoughton.
13.
13.
I should get an advantage
Right.
because I'm a
So-
street urchin background.
This is something different. So 15 and up, you guys are fine. 10 to 15, you feel a little queasy, but nothing mechanically affecting you. But
What did the
this is not a good time to reheat up that stew.
What did the kids roll?
Oh, boy. There's probably puke. Except for that one kid. He's enjoying it.
Oh, yeah. Say about this many.
That'd be funny. One of those kids is actually a gnome. Just a 40-year-old gnome.
Oh, most of them do pretty good. 1, 2, nat 4, 3 nat 1s, a couple of nat 2s. There's a couple of the caravan members that are just ralphing their guts out. It's worse than like a really skeezy bar
So
at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's awful.
it's driving by the water treatment plant in 90-degree weather bad.
Oh yeah. Well, no, you can deal with that.
Oh, my eyes
it-
tear
it's-
out by
this
the
is
one by
death.
Naples.
There's also
It's large animal, maggot infested.
yeah, it's all that.
Now, I wonder what happened to the mommy dragon.
Well, actually, have you ever been to a feedlot?
Oh, no.
No country boys.
I've been to the farm area and I've been to zoos. I do know that animals can produce some unholy smells.
Yeah.
I've driven behind a manure spreader.
Oh, that's glorious.
If it's Malorgamite,
Yeah.
then that's some nasty stuff.
You ever
Yeah,
seen a
yeah.
cow patty stick to a stop sign? It's awful.
Cow patty doesn't smell real bad though.
Yeah.
I don't know whatever.
But
what
imagine
that
if
thing
it's
is.
people, though.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think
That's a
it
bad
was
smell.
a pig patty. Really,
Um,
it wasn't kosher. I know that for sure.
oh. So, yeah. This kind of hits you right as the sun's peeking up over the horizon. It's been raining and humid pretty much everywhere. And so it's starting to warm up with the humidity. And it's just making that aroma just a little bit more.
It's still humid. You can kind of taste it.
As they say in the country, that's the smell of money.
Yeah.
Like it gets so humid. You take a breath in. You don't need to take a sip of water for a bit.
Mm.
Go ahead and light my pipe up, try to cover that a little bit.
That's a
Shabbos is-
great idea.
Shabbos
I
is
just constantly cast pressure to the change the odor around to like a more pleasant scent.
Shabbos is just holding a fire to his face.
Just the sulfur, like when you're lighting a match.
Yeah.
For less than an hour. I
Like,
think.
you know when you're in the bathroom smells too bad, you light a match.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so I need to get a lot more high-proof alcohol to cleanse this area of that terrible smell. And I need to wait for it to dry a bit more.
So yeah, the sun's coming up. People are starting to come out of their homes, starting to work their way over to like their businesses. You see a couple like this is mostly temporary housing, so like shanties made out of like whatever they could find. It's improvised housing.
Should we hold on to the kids a bit longer and or do the just go, you dumb, stupid animal?
So we just entered Cleveland.
Oh, yeah. Except the city's not on fire, or the river's not on fire.
It's 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not on fire yet.
Yet.
Enter Shava.
As people start to come out of their homes, everyone just kind of looks kind of ill. Most people have either some vomit on their shirts or excrement on their pants. A lot of people are a little bit blue in the face, just a little bit blue.
Sounds like there might be an illness going around.
Shava increases the intensity of the flame in front of his face. You know, like those masks that people wore during the plague.
You're gonna burn your eyebrows off, dude.
They're already burned
Hey, you're
off.
fire resistant, right?
Yeah, and it's raining.
So what do y'all do?
So let's go
I'm
shopping!
gonna cut a piece of cloth off my clothing and use it as a mask. I'm too old to get sick.
I don't think germ theory's been invented yet, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to get some vaccinations.
But I guess covering your nose from the stench, that
Yeah.
That
I used to
that
think
works, yeah.
illness came from bad air, yeah.
Have y'all played
So
Red
are there
Dead
like
2?
uncovered manhole covers that this is coming from, or is it just like in the general
Just
area?
piles of it, probably.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, look for the source.
19.
19. With your keen elf eyes, Legolas, you notice
Piles of shit.
there the sanitation outside of town isn't perfect.
Okay, our side
There's-
quest is set up a sanitation board.
Within 19, I would say you probably notice a couple just basic outhouses. But you get the feeling that there might be more to it than this. You do see, not next to the main road, because this is where everything would be coming in at. But the ground out here is a little bit swampier than what it probably would normally be. And you see 19. I would say you definitely see a stone building that with skull and crossbone signs on it. It says cesspit keep out.
Okay, you want me to cast Thunderwave on that stone building?
And it's probably you came around buildings just right, and you just caught it out of the corner of your eye with a 19. It's probably half mile off the road.
How big is it, that building?
It's think of like, did you ever like work for the rec or anything like that? Or okay, like a little bit bigger than a guard shack. I'd say it was something like 15 by 10 stone building.
What's the ground made out of where we're at? Stone, dirt.
It's mostly pretty soft earth.
Okay.
You don't really actually see much stone in this immediate area. But you are definitely getting up close enough. You can see the city wall. I didn't make an elevation map. But
Iron Man proof.
the city is not small. The area around the city proper is huge. You'd guess a good mile of towards you from the city wall, and a good mile in both, or right up against a lake that you can see to the east, and then a good mile almost all the way over to the Wormwood Forest going west. You see an imposing, if there ever was one, stone wall coming around a very large city, and then you can see a natural cliff in the center of it with another wall around it, and then a few buildings poking up from that citadel from the interior as well. This is a very large city. Probably nobody here except for Shava has ever been in a city this size.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
This is basically Fantasy Munich. You came from
I'm
Fantasy
thinking
Paris.
of fantasy like Bossing Say from Avatar. There's a city with a bunch of walls, and the first wall is the slums, and then going deeper, it gets better and better.
Yep. Yeah, these are like most medieval cities. There's the walled city and a citadel in the interior, and then there's mixed farms and slum and residential areas kind of on the outside of the city wall. But you get the feeling that after seeing the cesspit building, that maybe there's some sewage coming out here.
Okay, so there's some sprite growth where the sewage is coming from, or plant growth there. Now to stop the sewage from going into the slums. And definitely want overflow to toilets everywhere out throughout the city. Like a big clogged pipe. The second you looked at her, she looked away.
Not me.
Who here has medical training?
Yo.
Make a medicine check.
Are you a doctor?
Shava got kicked out of docking school. You got the word docking confused.
Scoten, do you have medical training?
Nope.
Okay.
You are
I'm an
you
herbalist.
are a better healer
Not doctor.
than the freaking doctor.
Not medical.
That's a 23 hit.
23. You have never seen this personally, because it's really bad to have this happen in a major city, but you've heard of this kind of thing before. There's a an illness. It's usually called the wetness, for obvious reasons, caused a lot of times by poor sanitation, bad drinking water. It becomes a death spiral because it's bad. It causes stomach problems, and it's spread by stomach problems.
Okay, so if I find these, pretty much if I do plant growth, like the thing where you do plant growth lasts longer to make the ground more safer, I can do that at the source of the water. Now it will naturally purify the water and help out the people.
Maybe.
It's like a natural filtration system.
Okay. All right.
It's just the question is, can Shava handle the stench for a long cast? Is the real question.
Yeah.
But can I do like an investigation check or a perception check and see if I can find it? Is there like a river going through that's the main source of water, or is it being done through pumps in the ground?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Does a 19 hit?
19. So,
Because if it's groundwater, that really shouldn't be too much of an issue for causing the sickness. But it's coming from a stream. That means people are using it for a poop shoot.
So, say 19?
Yep.
Okay. Y'all are starting to slow down. People are starting to come out of their houses and they're coming onto the main road. So the horses have to bring their pace down. Also, they've been going all night. So they're not going at full speed.
They had their break during the daytime.
And you do see the occasional Rabinthica or Swahilim lane priest going around passing out blessings and aiding some people. But you do see a very odd-looking priest or priestess, a human female, great big burly-looking lady. Remember Dodgeball?
Oh gosh, no, she's quarter orc.
I thought about that, but no, I just wanted to make her big Bernice or whatever it was from. No.
I just imagine a woman of that stature being called Hilda or Bertha.
Yeah, Hilda. Yeah, I think that was her name from the atomic power plant. And
Yeah.
Kraken.
The boing ball did touch the ground.
It's basically like her, just a big, burly, beefy woman. Catches your eye. While she's looks like she's tending to a sick man with 3 sick children that are almost on the road in front of you. And she kind of looks up at you.
Yeah, I'll wave at her.
Hail there. Do you know anything? You know anything about healing?
Yeah. I used to be a doctor by trade until I lost it. But like I can be some help.
Oh, good. It's we need all the help we can have. With the spring surge into the lake this year was a bit more than what it usually is, and it flooded 3 to 4 wells out here. So that all the drinking water's a little weird. Weird. Make it worse, the sanitary sewers in the city, they flooded a bit, and they all come to cesspits out here outside of town in the slums. And I've seen a case of the wetness before, but I've never seen anything like this. Nothing that's ever hit this bad or this fast. Then again, I've never seen this many Northerners here in town. But still,
Just dang Yankees.
half the town has been sick in 2 days' time. That's almost impossible. We I don't know anything about civil engineering, but I know they dug some of the wells too close to the drainage fields, to the cesspits, but whew, the water out in the slums is just unbelievable. It's undrinkable. But the people, they have nothing better to do. Can you heal or aid?
Yeah, I can do some healing, and I heard the magic of boiling water. Like if you boil the water, that will kill the germs. If you have the water running through a fibrous material and charcoal, that'll help get rid of the toxins in it.
Let's make a tinker check to see if you can invent germ theory.
Alright.
With
is it
disadvantage.
running
Okay, so
running
this-
through the pit and mixing with it.
That's what it sounds like.
So,
They
like,
had
Shava,
a flood, and then the cesspits were draining into huge fields on either side of the main road,
Settled into
and then
the
they've
water.
got wells punched everywhere. A lot of
Settled
them
into the drinking well water.
okay, I'm trying to find.
Land
So
of
is it
purified
still
water.
overflowing? Is that what the issue is?
Hey, I think so.
What's that tinker check?
I can fix it.
Intelligence, I think.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's a mold earth.
With disadvantage.
Build up some-
Mold earth and shit.
No, I was gonna say,
Direct the flow, build dams.
I should say Shava by himself.
Build them some decent
But I'm
aqueducts.
trying to say, like,
Yeah.
I'm trying
Some
to
paths for
do
water
two
to go.
things Shava's actually good at: burning shit and helping people get healthy. And that's the charcoal, burning water.
No, we're trying to decide if Shava even understands that boiling water kills germs.
Shava likes boiling water for no reason. Shava knows he ain't getting sick for drinking boiled water.
Is it a large area where they're overflowing into?
Does a
Oh yeah, it's all over out here.
does a 21 hit?
With,
do I
with
have?
disadvantage.
Damn it.
Nah. Shallow boils water because he's resistant to fire.
Does an 8 hit?
Oh,
You
so
have
close.
not. You have not. Sorry, Mr. Pasteur. You have not invented germ theory today.
So I guess I'm going to have a hard time convincing you how I can create grenades.
How long would it take
Just
to?
drink coffee. Just drink coffee. I've never been sick.
Actually,
How long would it take to
'Cause it
dam
boils.
the waste system and redirect the water into a different direction? With mold earth and shape water, because that's instantaneous.
Old Earth.
So I can excavate 5 feet,
5 feet.
basically, and either build a dam or bury it farther. In shape water, you can redirect water in any direction.
you'd think the
Okay.
dwarf of the group would be good at
Well,
this.
you saw one
So
of
I
those.
can basically build a dam and redirect filtration system, just depending how big of the area is.
So if you're talking about moving the cesspit out of the slums,
Where's it going to go? To the upper
Dam it
crust?
and then redirect the water.
Away from it.
You know,
you definitely could.
like how long would that take?
A while. So 5 feet every 6 seconds, or 5 cubic feet every 6 seconds.
Well,
I mean, if I
if he's doing plant growth, he has to sit there for 8 hours. Casting
8 hours,
so,
that's for plant growth. So
Yeah, no. I can do 2 types of plant growth. One to make the existing plants pop up and fill the area up, but that's only going to be temporary. If I want a long-term solution, that's going to be the 8-hour plant growth.
Okay. So you want to go check out the cesspit building?
yeah,
Okay. You remember where it was? Should be easy enough to find. You basically wheedle your way through roads that were not put up by planned city planners. You're basically making your way through an encampment where people just set up whatever shelters they could, wherever they could. Are you bringing the horses and carriage with you, or the caravan?
keep them away from that stuff.
Okay.
Actually,
Are you going to send them into town, or
Uh,
are you just going to leave them there?
I'll just leave them there. I'll just go.
Okay.
Check out the area.
Since we're going to be the slums, we should put the chest of explosions inside our shed of holding, along with some of the younger people in that as well. Because I mean, it'll be hilarious to leave a bunch of kids with a live grenade and leave it with either the barbarian or Skoden to keep it safe. Because who's going to rob them?
It's fair.
Because you got magic person, and potential child.
Okay.
Maybe lighter.
I don't even know if you can carry a chest around.
I can't. I'm pretty sure I can't.
Well, no, because it goes down to the size of like a
Yes.
Jordan.
No, I mean
box.
as a chest.
Oh yeah, no.
But in the cabinet I can.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, Shava, he's a bit with my rolls today. I don't trust me with anything.
As you approach the cesspit itself, or the building on next to the cesspit, make another con save, everybody.
16.
Okay, you feel fine?
Am I going with you or am I staying with the people?
Shava,
17.
17.
I'll go with you guys.
I think Shava's still healed up, but he got 13.
17.
Okay.
Oh, 10, 11.
All right. So most of y'all seem to be getting used to it. Y'all two, 13 and 11. Y'all are definitely nauseous.
Queasy.
You're not ready for second breakfast yet. In fact, probably for the first time in your life, food doesn't sound good at all.
That makes sense.
I just
So-
remembering the system hot dog shit a few days ago.
Not what you want to think about right now. Yeah, you approach one of the few areas where there's not anything directly built, just shanties just built up around it. Make a perception check. Anybody who's looking?
I'll take a peek.
13.
13.
16.
Okay.
16.
16. Java?
Alright, I roll.
I can roll for you.
Nah.
No, it's bad. I like to roll for someone else. What are we rolling for?
Perception.
Okay, I'm gonna do performance.
Performance.
It's the same modifier, 14.
Okay. Y'all notice, okay, so basically you see that like a 10 by 12 stone building. It does say, it's got a skull and crossbones. It says, At Chung Cesspit. I don't know what that is in German, but
Poo poo.
yeah, basically. Shyster.
The shit and Boston.
The smell here, you thought it was bad when you walked up to town. It is just incredible. It's about like getting a swirly brownie. Just
Who wants ice cream?
yeah. Oh. And there is a very low to the ground, maybe like a 1 foot tall stone wall around something that's probably about the size of a football field.
Okay.
And then it's got super green grass in the middle of it. And you can, the area around here is super soggy. Like, it's probably in your shoes now on the inside. It's
Nice.
it's lovely.
I ain't wearing
And
shoes.
sorry, Chris, if this is triggering you at all. Well, with your recent septic
Oh no.
adventures.
No. I'm good. Nope. I'm good.
But
Just like doing emotion
Poo
damage
poo.
today.
let's see here. Let's see if we can roll yeah, no dice. Anybody that rolled a 15 or better on perception, roll an insight.
Ooh. 22.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I did a 14 perception.
So Jill, the one who grew up in the middle of Bumble nowhere, gets this idea that this is probably critical infrastructure, and there's not a guard nor a civil engineer to be found in the middle of a civil engineering failure. She finds it odd.
What are you doing
So
over
I'll
here?
say, who's running the show?
The commoner comes out from behind the woods because y'all are drawing a little bit of attention.
Yeah, I would hope so. There's nobody in charge of this place?
Yeah, just nobody running the shyster show. It's just, this thing's been acting funny for 3-4 days. It's horrible.
Where's the
I'm gonna
head
have
of
to
the
pack up everything and.
Where's the head of the poop department? You know, the shithead.
Oh, he lives in that big building up there.
Literally nobody in charge of this. Did somebody used to be in charge of this?
Yeah, Hans. He used to come in and check on this all the time. He said he got sick years back, and he says that he can't smell this stuff anymore. So he took up this job.
Used to adjust it by smell, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Nobody's come by to look on it.
He just stopped coming, huh?
Yeah. Usually in the spring things get a little so-so around here, but because the spring melt and floods, and sometimes rainwater gets into the sanitary sewer and the cesspits overflow, but it's never been like this. All the people from up north across the river, they're all coming in here. There's too many people in town, and I don't know. I think there's something else though. Something weird in town. I can't explain it.
Can't you use your mold earth thing to make the cesspit just bigger?
Mm-hmm.
That way it will have, so it's less overflowing. Just delete the earth around it.
Yeah, it needs
It'll
more
make the
surface
close it.
area.
Yeah, you can close it in too.
If we
If
knew
you close it in.
that's the problem. We don't
Yeah.
know what it needs.
I'm just saying, since it's overflowing,
But I'm just saying, to get it away from the water,
Yeah.
I can redirect that and dam it.
Yep.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can stop it from leaking.
Stop it from leaking.
Yep.
I don't know, so I can do like my pine growth thing that will help purify it, but that's gonna it's gonna take a while for the
I mean,
plants to
you
purify
could
it.
dig a parallel hole beside it too. Yeah. Dig another hole right outside of it and
Yeah.
What would
let
happen?
it drain into that hole.
What will happen if I cast fire on the cesspit?
Oh, good God.
You can try.
Okay,
I'm
first
gonna
things
step outside
first.
the building
Yeah,
first.
We'll leave.
First things first, and let's check. Shava is too smart to do that right now.
Okay. Darn. I was looking forward to seeing what would happen.
It's gonna be like the Mr. Hanky scene where he got all the new people out of town.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh, that was a good one.
Shavo is going to get good use of the wizard hat.
I was thinking the fire burning from hell for the next century.
Oh, yeah, because of all the methane too.
Yeah.
Shava there is some urge telling Shava just
There
to
would be
stay,
no more biome at all.
stay clear of the methane field.
No eyebrows, that's for sure. Alright.
Shava has accelerated hair
Hans, huh?
growth after all these years of it burning off. He likes to keep it on.
We could deliver this box and maybe get some more information about the goings on and who and what and where.
Yeah.
We should throw the boss in the cesspit.
No.
Use Mage Hand to trigger it, and then all the cesspit will go away.
No.
Along with half of the town. also solving our problems.
I vote
Hey, Google
bad,
the
bad
Texas
plan.
City disaster of 1956, please. Or 1946.
Is that the tire burn?
No, that was the fertilizer explosion that destroyed the city of Galveston.
I vote bad plan.
Oh yeah, you should
I do like the plan of getting rid of our junk first.
Yeah.
You should really keep me away from grain towers and farms, because that's essentially a stick of dynamite to me.
Have you ever smelled a grain elevator on fire?
I haven't smelled a fire, but I have smelled a grain elevator, and it's a bit of armpitish.
Oh, see, I like the smell of a grain elevator, but I grew up in Kansas.
I think the one I went by was kind of a little rank.
So, you know the dragon that y'all burned? How you could see it from... Make a perception check.
11 is more than a 10.
Yeah, it's still kind of foggy. So, a grain elevator, there's no way to put it out. It just burns. And it'll burn for about a week.
It's like I'm
A
just
week or two. And you can see it from 30 miles away.
thinking of the tire fire pit in Springfield, but more draconic. I'm just saying, if we come back there in a couple of days, you can get some pretty good dragon bone weapons. Or there'll probably be charcoal at this point.
Alright, so y'all go back to the, do y'all inspect the cesspit or the building or anything? Or do y'all go back to the caravan?
Is anyone holding Shava back from the cesspit?
No.
Do you want to just go back to the caravan?
I never got off the caravan, so I ain't walking in that. I ain't walking in that shit.
Yeah, I'm good for going back and
Michelle
Dropping
is
off
having
this
a vivid
delivery.
issue of walking on wet ground after last time.
Oh, yeah, trigger alert.
And Shava just got the mud
'Cause we
off,
have-
and he knows this brown stuff is not
two
just
deliveries or
mud.
just one delivery to make.
We got the caravan delivery, and then we got the delivery from the wizard to the.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
So two deliveries.
And then we also got to deliver to free people.
No, we can just let them
I
go.
mean, once they're there, that's it's done. We don't
Yeah.
have to be with those people anymore.
We just gotta like get them. We want to get them inside the wall, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if we just drop them off in the middle of the city, they might as well be out here in the slums because they got no resources. All they got is the clothes on their back, so we're pretty much just delivering urchins to a city.
Yeah, a little bit of gold.
That's why I was trying to say we should ship them off back to the town we were from originally.
They had that option.
And there they would have gotten a good word from us, at least set them up in temporary housing for a bit, because they just lost a lot of people.
Those that wanted to take that route, they went.
Yeah.
These ones wanted to come back here. Maybe they have something here.
None of them wanted to be a AA battery.
Yeah.
I dropped the cow.
Or farm equipment.
Oh boy.
This guy
right,
rumbles
so-
when you say that.
All right.
Me specifically, for some reason.
So y'all should be able to make it back to the, make a navigation check. See if
Oh,
you
we
can
ain't
make it
getting
back.
lost. Come on now.
Okay, I should get advantage since I'm an urchin.
Not one, but I am lucky.
2 nat ones?
Yep.
You had that one coming. You earned it.
That's like that.
That's a 1 in 400.
Yep. Hey, you got it out of the way now.
Okay, I have a suggestion.
Okay.
Good thing I'm with a group.
No, I have a suggestion. A mother and a parent and their 12 kids walking by
Yeah, I'm with the group.
and assume Jill was one of theirs.
Nat one?
Like
You got
Mary.
that one too? Oh shit.
Okay, we got two. Okay, she thought she lost her little
Okay.
kid and her big kid.
What y'all's rolls?
17.
17?
17.
Y'all two are able to. You're taking point. You're you're working your way through the crowd. You
Yes,
know,
I was
because
cleaning
the sun's
shit
been
off
up
my
for
boots or something.
Hour,
Off my
hour and a
feet.
half.
Oh, I don't have boots on.
Oh God, it's so much worse for you than me.
that
Picking
things are getting
poop.
busy,
Getting shit on my hair.
and
Jesus.
you show up
Gonna need to
at
buy
the,
a new
at the
foot
caravan. These two are not there. So, you two,
So is
Or
this what it's like to
following-
have me around?
you lose sight of these two guys, but you find two other guys that are in the same color robe, same color,
They
like a Holocaust robe or whatever you want to call it, overcoat. And
how
You-
bad is a city?
you end up,
Yeah, they have tattoos on their arms.
I mean, it's distinct size difference. You got a 2-foot guy and an 8-foot guy.
yeah,
All right,
but y'all are normal sized.
yeah, they're looking for someone in a brown robe and a green robe.
Right. Y'all look alike to me.
Yeah, that's,
Normal people.
Yeah, she has race blindness.
That's right.
so
Just normal people.
yeah, y'all ended up,
Somewhere.
yeah, you're basically surrounded by a bunch of shanties. There is
They get on a pirate ship.
you see
This
one
is startup.
house that looks like it was actually made built.
Now, are we together or are we individually lost? I'm thinking.
I vote for
individually-
together. I vote for together.
High is good. 19.
Okay, so we're
Okay.
together lost.
You're together lost. You
Just
two
the
notice
two of
Where'd those
us.
dummies go?
You notice the green robe person does not smell like burning.
Where'd the cat? Where'd the carts go?
Wait, was that shop over there?
All right, let's backtrack.
Where's Jill and Morgan? Where'd they go?
No idea.
Let's try and backtrack.
I think I saw an orphanage
Make
walk
an
by and
navigation
just
check.
took Jill with
with
them.
disadvantage because y'all are capital L lost.
All right, that was any skill bonus on that or just straight up?
Let's call it a.
You deserve straight up after that.
I would say either nature or actually no survival. This is only survival.
Yeah, there's no nature in this shit.
So I'd have to go with a 19 instead of a 21.
How about you?
And 8.
Okay.
So, you found a candy bar on the ground.
I do love that movie though.
A baby roof, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the shit.
It's like a scene in
Bottom of the swimming pool.
Peanuts.
Like I'm thinking it's like a safe for like flush away or something, wrapped in flush the
A
toilet.
peanut
He
log.
grabbed onto a candy bar and it got scared. Taking it to something else.
I'm all right.
So we found the cesspool.
So, you find out that you ended up on the other side of the cesspool, and somehow you found the lake. But you're with a 19 to find your way back. You probably spend an hour and a half making your way back to the main road going into town.
I guess it just Shava is doing the light matches again on the ground because he's bored.
You're just able to basically keep the main wall in sight and just kind of keep parallel to that. But it takes you a while because you got super lost in Nowheresville.
Are you guys still there when we come up?
1 second.
Why don't you go
1
somewhere else?
second. 1 second. Shava was there.
Okay.
If I rolled less than a 10, I was gonna wander off.
Up there, I'll say, "Hey, how you guys doing?"
Hey, we're gonna see.
Ready to go?
Oh, I hope I didn't kill Cat. Okay.
That was a
was
nat. That was a nat
There
2
was
right
no-
there.
yeah.
The DM rolled in that one.
All right, y'all ready to move
That's
on?
not horrible. Let's go.
Oh.
Hey, well, you got some chocolate in your face?
We were checking something out. It's all good. There's a lake down there.
Oh, we'll go swim in it later.
All right, let's go drop off this stuff.
Don't eat yellow snow and don't eat candy bars next to cesspools.
I think we might need to get some clean water for her feet.
Yeah, his feet are dirty. I had to clean off by the lake.
Everybody make one more con check. Or con saving throw.
You know, for me, I think I need to do a conscience saving throw.
19.
Man.
11.
Okay.
My accurate
Scope.
16.
16. All right. 19, 20, 21. Man, y'all like power through this stuff. It's just either you've got potpourri up your nose or you're just like getting used to it. You get the smell blindness or whatever it's called.
You've gone nose blind.
16, you're fine. 11, you are queasy. You're very queasy.
I swear, if
It's just right there at the top of your stomach wanting to come out.
if I take damage from this at any point, I'm gonna cast the Hellish Rebuke and burn this entire town to the ground.
Oh, I know something I'd like to do, please.
Okay.
I would like to cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay.
Jill's feet has a red aura around it.
So, you ever get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and you turn on the light and you immediately regret your decision? Imagine you did that at the airport.
Oh, the black light.
Like the airport at like the runway lights. Because that's basically what happens when you cast Detect Disease around here. It's just everywhere. The place just lights up like a Christmas tree.
What kind of disease?
Every.
It says that I can identify the disease, poison, or poisonous creatures within 30 feet.
Have you ever played Oregon Trail?
Not the dysentery.
They made D&D stamps.
Oh, cool.
Dad had to fight
it's
some people to get
detect.
it. People,
Detect.
you will rewind that quick though.
Oh, it's cool.
I mean,
That's pretty neat.
D&D flavored stamps.
alright, that's kind of cool.
They know they even made that flavor.
Index.
You think it'll taste like gamer subs?
Mm-hmm. Let me read. Detect poison and disease. Location and poison, poisonous creatures and diseases.
I'm imagining a Geiger counter that's just stuck on the long beep.
So, right now, the 5 of y'all are not sick. Basically, the newcomers, the horses aren't sick. And the people in the caravan are not sick because y'all have only been out here for a couple of hours. But 9 out of every 10 people that are native here are sick. They've got something. The ground is lighting up. The air, it's lighting up as well. And it's a natural stomach sickness with roll an Arcana check or religion. Well, yeah, Arcana.
15 for Arcana.
Your spidey senses tell you that there's more to it than just this, than just natural.
Are you relaying that information? Because you're the only one that can see that.
Yeah, I'll tell everybody that just doesn't
You
seem.
tell Julie?
doesn't seem natural.
Cat doesn't like it either.
She did not like that. Okay, so we got somebody to burn and cure everyone. That makes this easier.
I think we should find the academy
Yeah.
pretty quickly.
Yep. And get out of here.
We need to find a person in charge of this area and give a little dunk into one of the bulls. That would solve a lot of problems here.
All right.
Okay, if we can hold the big bag captive and carry with us, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
So these suburbs, or well, not really suburbs, but
Slums.
the slums on the outskirts, they last for about a mile up to the gate. You make it up to the gate. The gates are open. There's guards out there checking anybody coming in and out of the gate, and they come to you.
Okay.
Hail. You
What type of hail?
you hear actually who's up at the front?
Scouting and Joe, I think.
Yep. Open in.
I think we should have the barbarian up in front too.
Hail, good people. I have to ask, but I think I know the answer. You here for business or pleasure?
Business.
You hear a shove in the back. Pleasure.
Well, we've got some of that. Straight ahead. Okay. Well, around here we do have a couple rules. You have to
Wash your hands.
this is a perfect place. Yeah, don't forget to wipe your face. No.
Yeah. Oh, from the Shrek movie.
Yeah. Knock is up. No.
Wash
You,
your face.
Just
Okay, I
make
see.
make sure you keep your hands to yourself in town. Let's oh man, I hate this duty.
What
You,
type
you
of
want to
duty?
make sure you stay washed as good as you can. There's something going on out there. I guess you probably noticed.
Yes, there is.
If you do need a peddler's license if you're going to be selling direct to anybody. I'm assuming that y'all are running the caravan, so
We're trading from course.
okay. Oh, from Chorus.
Yep.
Oh, we haven't seen anybody for them in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're back open again.
I mean, you don't have
Oh,
to gag
good
every
deal.
time you say their name.
Oh, yeah, they were quiet all last summer.
Yeah, the brigade is gone.
The brigade. I've heard about them. They're no good.
Yeah,
You just
you can
told him
pass it
that.
around. They're gone.
You just told him that the town's only source of safety is gone.
They're
The
We're
brigade
supposed to
is
be
gone.
telling people to come visit chorus now. Remember? Yeah. The
yeah.
brigade with the bad people.
I like the phrase, the town's under new management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if the barbarian says it.
The
Well,
brigade.
we're
They,
new here. Can you
Yeah.
point us towards somewhere to store up the horses,
There you go.
an inn, and the academy? We're
Oh.
looking for the academy.
the academy.
And a place with soap.
Take this road basically until you see the Coliseum on the left, and then basically from there you'll just hang a right. That'll be name a tree.
Elm.
Pecan.
Elm. That'll be Elm Street. You take that. You just keep going, and then you're. Oh man, the smell is awful.
It is.
You keep going. You'll be able to start seeing the bell towers of the university after about a half a mile or so.
Stay away from Ginkgo Street. It's going to smell way worse over there.
Oh, God, man, I've heard of cities going through this before, but I heard it's a slow buildup. This was not. Oh, it's just like 2-3 days. It's just it's awful. But yeah, come on in. Take care of yourself. Oh, you guys aren't selling anything that like flowers or anything in there, are you? Oh,
We might have the flour mint for donuts. That makes a good smell.
I'll take it. But
Jewelry
y'all,
craft and sell it for 25 gold pieces.
you could.
Oh, dude, we could be rich. I can do prestidigitation and have a washing service over the swamps.
That's
Buy a
not.
gold piece
Make
per,
them smell
per
good for
clean.
2 minutes or
Make
whatever
them
it
smell
is.
good. No, you clean them, completely clean them.
Campaign over. We're just gonna stay here and extort them.
That's right.
Yeah, extort the locals.
So I can go there 1 gold piece per cleaning, right?
Yeah.
And just
If they got it.
Because it's going to be a constant thing if it's
Let's
going
all go to the laundromat.
to make some coin while.
Wash them
We
out.
got a business plan.
You got me
We
doing
can put
plant
shovel
growth.
cart in the pup wash.
That's right. We just need to get some I-9s and
Yeah.
I'll try on it.
put a chart, right?
You know, if we have any lavender seeds, I could do plant growth and make a mint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We could
You
have
could.
make
Next,
some
we
coin.
overthrow the government.
That's right.
Um,
Couple another
Bring that money
town.
to open a second location.
Yeah.
We could either solve the problem
Franchise.
or abuse it to our own.
yeah, he kind of waves you in, tells y'all, be careful. It's a lot better in the gates, but it's y'all just take care. If you see my boss, tell him he's an asshole for putting me on the gate duty 3 days in a row now.
Java remembers that.
So you make your way into the city. Make a perception check.
We're just gonna keep hitting
Nine.
performance.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nat 20 for
persuasion.
26.
Nat 20.
Does a 19 hit?
Nat 20 for 25.
Oh. 6. All right. Y'all two were keep your shirt up over your nose the whole time, so you can't even tell. But the rest of y'all notice that the smell is significantly less within the city. And actually, with that kind of roll, you feel a breeze coming from the other side of the town where the lake is. Actually, you rolled a nat 20, right?
Yep.
And you were at the lake. It's exactly from where the lake was.
Okay.
You feel like a lake wind pushing it out.
Makes sense.
And with a nat 20 as well, and I think there was like a 19, y'all notice that you don't see as many blue-faced people with wet internal fluids on their outside.
What the clothing of the people in this area?
Right up next to the gate, it's actually pretty good. It's merchants right up next to the gate.
It's like the government giving out crack. It's a plot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a plot to end poverty. You just get rid of all the poverty.
Just put them on the other side of the gate, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Not our people.
It's you haven't stepped into Beverly Hills, but it's a lot cleaner inside the gate.
Okay.
But you feel like a lot of it is just the wind, the lake wind pushing some of it out. But there might be other reasons too.
Okay.
There's definitely a little bit of a breeze in your face, and it smells a lot better.
Okay.
So you walk in. Unfortunately, I'm still putting the finishing touches on the city map, but y'all wouldn't have access to one anyway. So
Right.
you've got it's still a pretty wide avenue going into town from the gate. It's a very large gate. It's like 18 feet wide, great big, huge, like foot thick hardwood.
Shaba's finally woke up from being passed out from the stink. What did he miss?
Not much.
It smells better.
Hey, Morgan.
Oh, okay, good. That's all I need to know. So where's the boss at?
you see up ahead of you, like I said, it's a natural citadel kind of in the center of town with another wall around it. And then you see military and noble looking buildings in there. And then you can see a coliseum to the left. And some other tall buildings to the right.
Are there any churches around here?
Oh no. I say we head towards the academy. Yep.
Yes.
Would you have a problem carrying this chest to the academy so we can separate with this caravan? Let them go on their way, do what they're going to do in the city?
Sure, I can carry it.
I also have Tensor's floating disc.
Okay, I thought you were going to say, Morgan, hold Shaba for me. I was expecting that.
Alright. Come on now. Don't be silly. No! The other don't be silly. Darn you incarnate.
I mean, you should always expect me to be silly.
There we go. So I don't believe you really only see merchant buildings around here. No churches immediately around the gate. I didn't think that there was, but I wanted to double check.
Okay, we're safe for now. Churches, things happen to churches around me for some reason. Don't know why. And I'm only responsible half the time.
So, are y'all splitting the party?
No, we'll all go with the chest. With the caravan to go
Okay.
we go where they need to go.
Okay.
Shava thinks his best friend have supervision for the moment after that statement.
So, old Buddy Roo, whose name is not Handsome, who is the one who went with y'all? Nicolau, I believe, right? Yeah. Nicolau says, guys, I remember how to get over to where a lot of times we'll bring stuff over. A lot of our normal stuff, like the absinthe bottles and a lot of the common merchant goods, they stay here up next to the gate because that's where most of the merchants are. Y'all were bringing some special goods, right?
Mhm.
Over to the university. So you go up here to the caution light, hang a right. Now, if you see
An old country store with no Coke sign?
then you gone too far, you got to turn around and go back about a block and a half. Then you got to turn left again, and he gives you directions to get there, like almost like he's been to the college side of town a few times before for partying.
Yep.
In fact, he's going to make a performance check. Son of a...
Just past the three-titted lady.
He does give you directions.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You're rolling that too.
Did he slip on a banana?
He did give you some directions though. They're basically in it. It was
Where John Wilson's farm used to be before it burned down about 10 years ago.
Uh-huh. Yep. And that's basically the directions he gives you because it was in that too. And I'm sorry, guys. But
You
yeah,
know-
he kind of points you in the right direction.
You know, I
But
think I
his
saw a
directions-
dragon over there like 4 years ago.
I
flying
mean, the
over.
guard at the front gate told me, we just go up here and take a left on the L and it's a straight shot.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, make a navigation
Oh,
check,
boy.
which should be a. Well, who's taking point?
I mean, I think actually, Shaba and Jill, since we're both urchins,
Okay.
or
Have you ever been in town?
No, I'm a wilderness urchin.
okay.
This is overwhelming.
Yes.
Okay, what about-
I've never been in a city ever.
Right?
Yeah,
Shaba,
we're surrounded
Morbius.
by 20,000 people.
Yeah.
30,000. Yeah, it's. So make a survival check.
I mean, I do have,
Whoever's taking
do have a
point.
high survival.
Can I just use a stone cutter and see which way is the oldest bricks?
That's actually smart.
Actually, yeah. If you want to make a stonework check, go ahead.
Yeah.
Maybe you get some cool information about the city.
I got 23.
Are you sure you never been in a city before?
23.
23.
Wait, you got the urchin background, right?
I do, yeah.
You can navigate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the background.
Is it you can just
navigate
do
the
it?
streets. Pretty sure.
And if
Sure,
not,
that's
they
what it
can
is.
find contacts
I
on
think you have
roads and
23
stuff
on
too.
my stone check.
23. So, the wall itself around the city. Let me pull up my notes.
Shava spent half his time in nature, the other half being chased out of town. So I
It
got the
says that you can
urchins.
find passages through urban sprawl that others would miss. When not in combat, you can travel between any two locations and see twice as fast as your speed would normally allow. That's just the urchin background.
So,
So this would actually be a good team up for Shava and Jill.
so
Because if I go in wolf mode, I'm more or less got 100 meters a second or something.
So Skoten, you notice that the road outside of town, that paved road, and this part, it's probably about 500 years old, as well as a lot of that outer wall. You can see as you get farther into town that a lot of the paving is incrementally older and older and older. And you can actually look at the you can see way up into that natural hill fort. That stonework is over 1,000 years old. It's very, very old stonework, and honestly, a lot of the stuff looks like it's probably better than human made. You can see bits and pieces of buildings, merchant buildings, and crafting buildings that are definitely dwarvish made, of dwarvish make. And you can see the Colosseum to the left, or basically to the northwest, is definitely has a lot of dwarvish influence and probably some workmanship to it. It's a couple hundred yards off, but you can definitely see it.
This Hobbit made would be like made out of Legos. Because it seems like the Hobbits tend to work of a poor quality.
So hobbits usually do good work, but they get to good and stop.
I think they can do work, but after 12 breakfast,
You don't want stuff built on a Friday
Yeah.
you know, 15 minutes work, 45 minutes for lunch.
or anything built after 11.
Yeah, really.
I will share that with the group, just letting them know that, you know, a lot of this stuff looks like it was dwarven made.
What to do? That'll be big and drawer.
We see a lot of dwarves
key
around
points.
Probably 1 in 20.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Probably 1 in 100. Probably dwarves.
Not a lot, okay.
Not a lot.
What is the predominant?
It's definitely human. A lot.
Do we stick out then?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. You haven't seen a single furbolg. There's probably 1 in 100 dwarves. Probably in the city itself, 1 in 100 elves.
Java's one of a kind.
Probably about the same for T. Well, no. Hold on.
I think the tieflings was also different colors.
No. I'm gonna go with my first. It's cosmopolitan city, so you're gonna see a lot of transient elves coming in from the forest and from up north. So I would say, yeah, probably about 1 in 20 for elves both of Sylvan and High Elves, about 1 in 20 dwarves, and even halflings, probably, and gnomes, definitely. You've seen probably 1 out of 100 are going to be dragonborn, 1 out of 100 are going to be tiefling, because they're pretty rare. You don't see a lot of them, but it's a cosmopolitan city, bringing in folk from all over. You even see probably about 1 in 20 orc or some kind of orcish ancestry.
Like Hilda.
Hilda did look, because you were talking to her, her jaw was a little bit bigger than most. Yeah, it's a cosmopolitan city. You can see folk from all over. Most of the humans are kind of the blonde hair, blue eyed, lederhosen wearing folk, but you definitely see a lot of the other free folk. You even see a few goblins walking around with impunity. You walk
Hey,
past
how many fur balls?
one. You see the one. As you're walking up the main road, you start to notice older and older stone and stonework. Things kind of change a little bit from more of a merchant heavy, because people coming in from the gate to trade. To the left, you see a lot of inns, of course, but right beyond them, because you're basically walking through the hotel district right there on the road. Mm-hmm. But beyond the airport hotels, you see a lot of entertainment focused and warrior focused areas. So it's you see a lot of gyms, and you even see a really good sized archery course. And then over to the right, it's a lot of generic housing. And then you can see to the right, a good ways off.
Any tanneries?
No tanneries right up around there.
Okay.
Tanneries have a tendency to stink, and they need a lot of water.
Oh, we should check the slums.
Yeah.
Do you need a tannery for dragon scales? Or shall we?
Did you leave the dragon scales
You did.
at the tower? Because they offered.
I think you did.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
So yeah, you might want to put that on your character sheet to remember to
Pick them up.
pick them up.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, and to the right, you see spires for the university. I'm assuming you head that direction? Okay.
That's where we're going.
All right. So y'all head over towards there. You definitely... So you turn right. You actually make a perception check.
Everybody or just
Anybody who
So
wants
we'll
to.
see.
If you're looking around or if you're...
22.
18.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit?
I'm fascinated by the stonework.
Okay.
5.
That's perfect, actually. That's right on point.
I'm looking at skeletons.
Y'all two definitely notice as you leave the main road, you do see a sign that says, "Welcome to the Soldier's Rite." And that's when you start seeing a lot of the gymnasiums, boxing rings, or there's a few swordsmiths, armor smiths, stuff like that. You've gone from more of a mercantile smell to a little bit more of a gym locker smell.
Yeah.
As there's
24/7 fitness.
yeah.
Quartermaster district.
Moth kind of turns his nose up and snobbishly rides by.
Yeah, meatheads. Yeah.
Shava just marks how it smells better here than it does over here.
Do I see him turn up his nose?
He's not hiding it.
You are very focused on those rocks.
Perception check.
He is not hiding it.
Passive perception 15.
Oh yeah, I'd say that you see it. Yeah.
I'm making it very obvious.
19 on a roll.
Yeah. Yeah. You would see this.
Okay. Just making a note of that.
Yeah.
Skeleton grips onto his hammer.
I'll say, there's a place for you boys to work on your skills. Especially you, big boy. Grow them muscles over here.
So you.
I mean, thank you. You're stronger than the gorillas.
No.
You're the second strongest person in the group.
I'm not that strong.
Yeah, you beat a gorilla.
I got lucky rolls.
So. About a half mile from the
I'm
main
going to teach a
road,
class in here.
you kind of go through all that. And then you go through some more generic housing again, and you come up to you just like, it's like you cross a road and the whole feeling changes from like a bedroom neighborhood to ill-maintained, high-density housing, filled full of young people everywhere. They're all carrying books. It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
University.
There's a basketball court, a tennis court.
Let's see here. They're playing hacky sack out there, and right in front of you, you can see 3 very large buildings. With one of them's actually got a big round disc on the front that has a big stick pointing straight up, and another one pointing over towards an X at about that degree of an angle. It's the weirdest thing you ever saw. Great big huge disc on the
Does
front.
Shava notice it move?
Does anybody know who we're supposed to be delivering this to?
Yeah.
That's a seal for the crate.
Specters come flying out.
Yeah, you've never been in the city. You've never been in the city,
I've been chased out of almost every city I've been to.
but you've been in Fantasy Paris. You want to roll a
Whirling
History.
Zillow scent.
So we know who we're looking for, huh? Yeah, this is. I'm like all
History
in like,
check.
what the frick is all of this, huh?
Oh yeah.
I thought we were looking for Merlin.
Yeah, Whirling Zillow scent.
Oh yeah, W for
Yeah.
Wombo. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, not 20.
Oh, what's Shava doing?
That big circle thing tells you what time of day it is.
Yeah, yes. I point. Yeah, see that thing right? That's called a watch. Up in a big tower right there. That's called a watch.
Watchtower?
Do I see like a silver
That's
staff?
true. Yeah. That's the origin of the phrase
And
watchtower.
he depict a silver
I thought that's where they watched
Oh.
you.
No, you
Did
watch
mention-
it to see what time it is.
He did mention that they were part of that guild.
Yeah. Do I see that any kind of signage that would depict that?
As you come onto the campus, you do see a wizard tower in the back corner.
Okay.
Who were you talking to?
Everyone.
You were
North.
talking.
Guessing that would be where we might want to go. Then.
Job was just trying to take the conversation while he was reading the pamphlet, just explaining what a watchtower is.
Oh, I thought you were actually talking to somebody.
So
No.
You just talking?
Yeah.
I'm just talking to everyone in general.
Jeez.
Found a watch.
Yeah, that's a watchtower.
He's that guy, huh? He's just talking
it's
to
canon.
nobody, huh?
Yeah, I'm the tourist, and the tourist guide no one's paying attention to.
Oh, that's a watch. No wonder he
So-
gets thrown out of cities.
So it's about 9:15.
The wizard tower, is it stone or wood?
Oh, it's stone.
Damn it.
So actually, make a perception check around you.
They're just gonna make everything stone just to mess with them.
14.
14. That's not bad.
Shaman needs a good sledgehammer.
A lot of this town was that typical Bavarian half timber. This area, it's all stone.
Damn it. Oh, so most of the town is made of stone. Alright.
Yeah, most of it's you know the half timber where it's like stucco and timber sticking out. It's Bavarian.
So after 3 days and no rain, you might want to get me out of this town.
Inside the roofs, timber and thatch. Or,
They
It
or
was just
shingle.
storming last night.
Yeah, it'll be shingle.
Yeah, you gotta be what do they call they got the half circle and then the
Yeah, they're literally just called shingles, I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
They're not shake though.
the
They're,
bees, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they're-
yeah.
The bees.
They're like clay plates.
Yeah, yeah. And none of us can think of what they're called.
Like bamboo, but not.
Yeah, just like a bit different.
A tile.
Tile?
Yeah, yeah. I know about
Clay.
that, yeah. But yeah, once you started getting close to the university, everything is stone.
Okay.
Shava feels like the universe is conspiring against him with everything being stone around here.
It's almost like the university's got money coming out of its butt and they've got to show off.
It's like the university had a fire
Like
once.
most universities.
I mean, all that money's going somewhere and it's not going to the teachers.
Or education. And, anyway, okay. So,
To the tower.
to the tower.
For
Have
my
fun
experience,
storming
it's
the
going to the
castle.
fantasy footballs.
So, well, let's see here. How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
The elf?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a personal question.
Yeah.
I think he's turning 50.
He's
You're probably
100
going to stick out here.
He's 150.
Okay, so you young
Shava's
enough.
25.
You're a little old to be on a campus like this.
25.
Yeah, you're 25, but you're
I'm
halfling,
young,
so
yep.
yeah.
I'm young.
And then, well, Scoten, you might be able to pass as a professor.
Yeah. Dumbledore over here.
Yeah.
And we got the mascot over here.
All right.
Actually, can I do a history check what the mascot is on the campus?
He can just go
Yes, you
invisible.
can.
Well,
Right.
only for a minute.
Oh.
I can disguise self.
If we can get like
That's
a
true.
foam horns on you, you can be the school mascot, the mini minotaurs, and then just cast reduce on you.
You've seen a lot of different heraldry around the city, but a lot of it has a red tree. Like think of the white tree Gondor, but it's red against a green field in the back. And then of course there's a bunch of other stuff on there. It's on a think like the seal of Maryland. It's kind of like that. It's kind of busy. But here on the college, on the university campus, once you've gotten here, you see everything that's got that red tree on a green field, just everywhere. So
Shava needs to keep an eye for a red tree and a green field to burn down.
yeah, you're able to go through the quad and make your way up to the wizard tower.
We're streaking. Down
Roll
to
for
the
streaking.
quad.
You see
People streaking.
elven male about
Nice.
probably about 105 or so.
Oh, freshman.
Yep.
Initiation.
He's got a like a dunce hat on his head, and that's all he's wearing. He's just running.
Sounds right.
Can they chase after him and pickpocket the dunce hat?
I bet there's nothing underneath it. Oh, you're just gonna take the hat. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
You gotta end up getting a handful of something.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the dunce cap is on the head. Preferably the upper head.
Oh, make this
He's like the naughty snowman.
Oh, I've got that locked. Alright. You know what? I am tired of trying to actually try to use this.
Can I do a perception check and see if there's any funnels nearby?
Any funnels?
Yeah. Chug, chug, chug.
Not at 10 in the morning.
It's a nighttime activity.
Wait till at least 2 in the afternoon.
Do barrel
Hey.
stands.
Hey, I'm the one. Actually, no, I think you're the closest one to been to college. I graduated 3 years ago.
So yeah, there's a few small buildings around the big wizard tower. It's similar. Well, I guess it really has very little similarity to the Lapis Tower that you just visited. It doesn't have the arms coming out of it. There's nothing super exotic about it. It's at least twice as wide. It is absolutely massive. It's like it almost like it holds more than a half a dozen mages in there doing work. And it's so it's like 120 feet wide and about that high, so it's barely even a tower. But it's still round. It kind of has that same shape. And it's made out of a local limestone rather than the lapis stone, the blue lapis stone. And there is a sign out front. It says, Ithil Galed School of Magic.
Question: are there like students hanging out in the field, like reading books or something, like outside?
Oh yeah, there's students out reading books. There's right up next to the tower, you see 2 of them trying to practice thaumaturgy. It ain't working good.
You gotta be careful with thaumaturgy with all these buildings around here that shakes the ground.
Well, he's trying to project his voice, and it's making it go silent and squeak.
Oh, he's a real
It's
asshole.
bad.
You're supposed to be quiet on the campus. Okay, so what should I do Skyrect for? Should I go head to Theo's Bar, the college party pub?
Jeez.
Think that'd be good? Head to Chorus, Theo's Bar, the college party pub.
I'll use thaumaturgy and say, keep trying over there, right beside them.
Actually, what the hell is more of a 40-year-old guy who's been at the same job for 20 years. But yeah.
I mean,
They don't get it.
They just
Yeah.
keep walking by.
Yeah.
you just learned thaumaturgy like less than a week ago. I've been having thaumaturgy my whole life.
Yeah, there's just a great big huge building. It's got wooden double doors. There's a let's see here, young dwarf sprints by you as fast as he can, holding like 4 books under each arm. Kind of like barrels through the door, realizes that they open out. And he's like trying to get the doorknob like with his fists to turn it, opens it up and sprints in.
I was about to say,
I cast Entangle.
if we had time, I was going to ask him, is this the school for the gifted? Exactly. Exactly. Let's go find this wizard.
Yeah.
Go deliver this thing.
Should we say that for next week? It's like almost 9:30.
Okay,
Yeah,
we can.
park it outside the door.
All right. Well, welcome to Zeston.
Welcome to
We're here.
Shit Shitty.
It smells real bad. Going to shit.
Hey, head to Chorus. It doesn't smell like shit anymore.
Just past the burning dragon.
Just past the green fires.
So, thus is the end of episode 14 of Fortune and Gory. Move to the city.
You know, I was so